me to do that. I'm gonna throw Spotify over here. I also put on copyright-free music because I don't know how loud the music is going to be for the credits in case we want to have, like, our own music in the background. But anywho, you might be wondering, Trey, why are you making, like, all these side content? Like, why are you doing all this extra stuff? And I'm going to tell you right now. It's because these credits are, like, 2 hours long. Yep, and guess how long my streams normally are? About 2 hours. So, yeah, you and I are going to sit here. We are going to chat while we watch the credits and appreciate everybody who worked on the game. And that's it. That's what we're doing. Starting now. I forgot to put down a stream marker, but you know, you get the gist of it. I'm gonna pause them right now, actually, to throw myself in the Discord call. I wanted to do it after I, started, so that way I can, whatchamacallit? So I could hear if anybody joined. And pause. I mean, play. Resume. Oh, you could see me right there talking. I might turn that off, actually. Okay, yeah, there's music playing. Alright, cool. So I'll probably switch my music playlist then. So words on stream. Oh, I didn't set up a thing for it. Close my stats for a second. I don't have a button. Ooh, there's my mouse. Well, how's everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. The week has only just begun. Oh, it got rid of the... I guess when I tabbed out of Discord, it got rid of the overlay. That works. I wanted to turn that off. And this is the words on stream. So that's... I was finding a good position for it. That looks fine. But we're gonna leave that for later. But I don't have a button for it, so I just had to do that. For now, though, that's fine. We'll just do this. Oh, now I can see my sources. Wait, why did that fix it? Because it didn't full screen. Now I can't see, the full thing. Hold on. Sorry, you're gonna see OBS for a second while I full screen it. There we go. So weird. So weird. It's... Okay, so to explain what's happening with my OBS, which I never had this issue before, but I guess it's because I have a bigger monitor now. On my laptop, I had, like, a certain size, right? And then I would connect my TV as a second monitor, and then I would throw OBS onto the second monitor, and it would be fine. I could see all my docs. However, now, when I throw with this monitor, because you guys can't see it, but it's a bigger monitor than what I had for my laptop, when I put OBS here and then throw it to this TV, for some reason, the resolution of OBS stays the same as the monitor. So it scrunches two of my docs. It overlays one over the other if I want to have OBS full screen. If I... Guys, should we play Doom the Dark Ages? Anywho. Excuse me. So it, what was I gonna say? Yeah, okay, so it keeps OBS in the resolution of this monitor, right? So it scrunches everything together if I full screen it on the other monitor. If I leave it the resolution of this monitor, it doesn't scrunch my stuff up, but then it cuts it. It's like cut off. I don't know how to explain it. Like, alright, let me show you OBS for just a second. See how it's like wide like this? Well, when I put it onto my other monitor, it basically like scrunches here to here. I'm sorry, I'm blocking the credits. But that's... today's not a good day to explain that. But yeah, it's not... it's frustrating. But thankfully, I don't need the scenes. Because the one that gets scrunched up is the sources button. or is the sources dock, but thankfully I don't need that dock because I have my stream deck and all my dock stuff is there. All my scene activity and all that stuff is here. I just control it there. However, when I add new stuff, temporary stuff like for today, where I need to turn on like words on stream, that's where the problem lies. I also meant to throw Discord on my other monitor, and I don't think I did. No, I did not. Whoopsie. Hold on, pause 1 second. There we go. Just so I can see that. No. There we go. Yeah. So we're gonna do webcam later, and I want to do, like, makeup on stream. I thought that would be fun. Oh, it threw the Discord overlay back up. Let me turn that off, actually, now that I have it on the other monitor. Hey, Shadow. I saw you just for a second when I tapped out. How you doing? I'm doing good. Sorry, you asked first. I'm doing good. We are just chilling today, watching the credits for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and then we're gonna watch the epilogue afterwards. And that's literally just gonna be the whole stream today. So today's like a just chatting stream. Like for the next 2 hours, you just got me talking. I know. It's a pretty big ordeal, but I think we'll be okay. But how are you, Shadow? I got gummies here, and we could pause at one point to go get food. And we don't have to pause because I'll just leave the screen here. But I'll make like a quick chicken sandwich or something. I got gummies. I just want to turn off overlay specifically for this game. No overlay for Assassin's Creed Shadows. There we go. So now, let me see. Congratulations, Shadowed. I'm so glad. NGO internship? Ooh, what is that? Well, congratulations on finishing your first year. That's amazing. How many are you going for? 4 or 2? Most people tend to go for 4. But sometimes people can only do 2, you know? Excuse me. The same shit that happened yesterday. I wonder if it's these gum. No, because that was happening before I was dating. How fast time goes by. For real. Like, genuinely. So I wonder if this was art specifically for the credits, or if this is concept art. Started watching your stream in my 11th standard. Now my first college is complete. That's crazy. Yeah, Shadow, you're one of my, not oldest, because you're not old, but my longest returning viewers, and that's crazy to me. You've seen me, you've seen my transition between, like, so many different things. From excuse me, from playing 5 games at once, playing 3 games, morning streams, night streams. I know you can stop by the night streams. You'd come in and say hi and then leave because it was late. But the morning streams, the mid-afternoon streams, me streaming every day, me streaming like twice a week. My subathons, my crazy 26-hour subathon. You've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. But I'm grateful. That's kind of crazy to think that you've seen most of that happen. Kind of crazy to know I've been streaming for that long. And I'm hopefully gonna be streaming more consistently and more, making bigger changes, making bigger moves soon. Hopefully in August, but you guys will know soon. I'm waiting to find out myself personally if things are actually going to be changing soon. But yeah. It's like we have been admitted indifferent by our college. We have to work for a month in these internships. Oh, got it. So it's kind of like a summer job. So you kind of have like a summer job before your next semester starts. Sorry, 1 second. Excuse me. Okay, I apologize. Which has tied up with the local government where I have to do activities and games with kids who are admitted in government schools. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Working with kids is always, in my opinion, a fun thing. I love kids. I had the opportunity to see 2 of my kid cousins yesterday, but I didn't really feel too good. And I feel bad now, but they told me they were doing stuff again next weekend, so I'm like, cool. Sounds like a plan. So I'm thinking that this was art just for the credits, because I think if it was concept art, there would be more, but it's just repeating the same, like, 5 images over and over again, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They probably didn't expect anybody to actually sit through all the credits. I wonder how many games actually expect people to sit through all the credits. Because me personally, I sit through the credits of every single game I've played, except one Lego game, I think. And I want to say it was Lego Batman 3. Or 2. Because I know 3 was him climbing up the building. And there was different, like, little Easter eggs and cameos that popped up on the side of the building as Batman and Robin scaled up it. I think that's the credits for Lego Batman 3. I don't remember the credits for Lego Batman 2. Or it might be the other way around. But the point is that, though, like, I remember it being Lego Batman. Whether it was 2 or 3, it definitely wasn't DC Supervillains, but whether it was 2 or 3, what happened was my controller was turned off, and then I dropped it, or it fell out of my lap or something. But when I dropped it, it had turned itself on. I didn't know it did that. So then when I pressed the button to turn it on, it skipped the credits. Like, I think I pressed the same button to skip the credits. And I felt so bad. I knew I was towards the end of it anyways, but I felt really bad. I don't remember if I ever made that up by watching the rest of the credits on stream. This was years ago, so I don't remember. But it's okay, because we'll watch it again when we 100% the game. Yeah, I've sat through the credits of every single... If a game I have played has credits, like, once you beat it, then I have watched it. If the credits didn't roll after I watched it, or after I beat it, excuse me, then, okay, I might have missed out on the credits. Because that has happened, I think. Because some games don't do that. Some games, like, you beat them, and then the credits roll when you 100% it, like Valhalla. Well, not when you 100% Valhalla, but Valhalla had a different thing going on. Oh, no, I guess I lie. I guess some of the Assassin's Creed games I didn't watch the credits because of the way they end. Yeah, if when you beat the main story, the credits have rolled, then I've watched it. I think I'm gonna have Steam open on the other monitor for a second. What? Sorry. Just so I can read stuff to you guys while I'm doing this. I basically don't want to block the credits at any point, so I'm gonna make sure everything's on my other monitor. But if I go to my Come Back To series, because I could tell you guys what games I did not watch the credits. Like, I could definitely remember. So I'm gonna block chat for a second. So let's see. Okay, so for Revelations, Brotherhood 2 and 1, we for sure saw the credits for those, because I remember I had reactions when 1 ended. I literally just screamed, what the fuck, I think. So, yeah, we definitely saw those. Assassin's Creed Mirage, I think I watched. I think the credits did roll when you beat that game, because there wasn't, like, because Mirage was, like, I think the first one of the... Or Origins was the first one of the RPG ones. These AAA RPG, whatever you want to fucking call them. Excuse me, open world. That's what we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them open worlds. I think Mirage was the open world that did you kill everyone and that's the story. That's the main story, and then you're done. Similar to how this game did it, kind of. So I think I watched the credits for Mirage. Definitely didn't watch them for Odyssey because I know the credits rolled. Yeah, because I remember the title card came up, but the credits didn't roll because you weren't done with the game. Excuse me, you were done with just the main story. So I don't think I watched the credits for Odyssey. Origins, I can't remember because I can't remember how the game ends. I mean, I know how the game ends. I can't remember if it ended with the main story or if it ended when you killed all the Templars. Quote-unquote Templars. And then Valhalla, I know I didn't watch them because those are after... I think they're after you beat the quote-unquote Templars. And not when you beat the main story. I'm not sure, because I don't have the highlights for those streams anymore. Valhalla I do, but for the other ones I don't. So, I never highlighted Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I started highlighting during Origins. So, I don't remember. And then even then I had to delete all my highlights. Because it was just too much footage to download and upload onto YouTube. And I didn't think I'd had enough time to do it. Even if I did like multiple videos, I still had to sit there, download them, upload them, and go one by one by one by one for each one. Like, I could upload multiple ones at a time, but I couldn't download multiple ones at a time. Like, I had to do it one at a time. Because I don't think my old laptop would have been able to do that. So that really sucks, in a sense of I lost all that footage. So I have a plan for that. But I'll get into that in a minute if I remember to jump back to that. So anyways, back to... I think the Assassin's Creed games are the only ones that I didn't watch all the credits. Astergos, yeah, I did. I bitched at that game. Oh my god, Astergos. Atone, I did. The Batman series, I did. All the Bioshock games, yeah. Behind the Frame, I think so. I think after the epilogue, or before the epilogue, I watched it. Clue, no, because I didn't beat the game. The one you just play. So, like, those type of games, like Clue and BTD6. Those games, technically, I've never watched the credits, because that's one of those that there's no... You don't beat the game, you just kind of play it. There's no, like, main story to beat, I think. So... Excuse me. So then, those games, I'd probably find where the credits are and watch them after I 100% them. My goal is to watch the credits for all the games I 100% anyway. To, like, show off again, like, hey, these are the people who worked on, like, every little thing, you know? Since I beat every little thing. Anywho, but yeah. So there are, like, one-off games here and there that I've never seen the credits for, because I never, like, beat them, quote-unquote. But I think for the open-world AAA RPG Assassin's Creed games, I don't think I watched the credits for any of them. I just played until, like, the title card showed up, like in this game. Because in this game, the title card showed up, and then the credits immediately rolled. And then I stopped them so we could do today's stream. But in the other ones, you just get the title card and, okay, you know you beat the main story. I also enjoy playing games with the children, but the problem is that they're too young, so they don't engage that much. And they're very shy. Aw. Some of them also just start crying randomly. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out what kids want because they can't totally articulate what they need yet. And even when they can, if they just start crying before they can articulate that, then you're a little screwed because there's a 50-50 shot you'll understand what they're saying. So that's one of those, excuse me, that, you know, there's nothing you could do on that front. But I hope it goes well for the most part. Definitely, it's hard working with kids, and I praise all fucking teachers, daycare people, babysitters is 50-50, it depends. But for sure, like, daycares, teachers, healthcare workers that have to deal with kids, like pediatricians, all of those people, massive praise to them, because it is a hard job. especially because they're not your children. So you can't... What? That is not centered. That bothers me. Sorry. They just came out with an update for the game, by the way. I'll read it to like remember yesterday, for those of you who were here yesterday, remember how I was bitching that like the May update that was supposed to come out like early May, and it's the end of May and it hasn't come out? Yeah, that update came out today. Oh my god, has this all not been centered and I didn't realize until just now? Oh my god, y'all came out with an update and then your credits, you can fix the font of your credits. Look at this, that's centered. That's centered. Alright, anyways. I should tell you guys about the update in a second, but yeah, massive praise. Because one thing is, like, they're not your kids, so you can't discipline them how you would want your kids to be disciplined. And, like, you're also not raising them. You're just taking care of them for the time being. So you can't, like, morph them or change them. That's where, like, babysitters and nannies come in, where they could kind of, like, morph your children if they spend a lot of time with them or more time than your parents do. The parents do. But even like teachers who spend so much time with the kids, you can morph them education-wise, but you can't really morph their behavior. Because the kids will come home and they'll like erase everything you said if mommy said this or if daddy said that, you know? So it's very hard for kids, because as a teacher you could teach the kid, hey, don't punch him, but then the kid gets home and mommy and dad are like, oh yeah, you can punch him if he punches you first. And then, you know, the kid's got two conflicting things going on. And it's hard for a teacher, because the teacher's like, there's only so much a teacher can do. So, yeah, like, massive props to anybody who works with kids, because it's just, it's a hard industry. So, to keep it kind of on topic for Assassin's Creed, before I jump into, like, my rerun rant. Oh my god, there it is again. Sorry. Let me tell you guys about the update that they came out with today, because we're probably not going to do it today, we'll do it tomorrow, but let me tell you about Assassin's Creed Title Update 1.0.5 release notes. Assassin's Creed Shadow Title Update 1. We're going to say 1.0. We're just going to say 0.5. Will be released today, May 27th, and it came out today at 10 a.m. Hello everyone, today we'll be releasing the title update 0.5 for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Thank you to everyone who has taken the time to report the issues to us via the bug reporter. As always, you can contact our support team if you run into any trouble. Have a look at what's coming tomorrow. Oh, they dropped this to the note tomorrow, I guess, or yesterday. And be sure to check out the year one roadmap for the information on what's coming next to Assassin's Creed Shadows. So this is the one that I told you guys that in the roadmap, it said that this update was supposed to come out oh, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, this is the late May update. And I was wondering when it was going to come out, because we are already at the end of May. No, yeah, the early May one already came out. This is the first special collaboration, which this one's interesting. But I read this before I went live, so let me tell you guys. Alright, patch highlights. Let's start with that. Also, if I miss anything in chat, I apologize. I have it blocked right now by Steam. I'm just an intern, but the workers who work there regularly control them with more ease than us. Oh yeah, they've probably been working with kids for years, so they definitely know the gist of it better. And kind of get on a bigger scale, like, okay, what can I do to not upset the kids, or what can I do to... I know the kids will listen. So patch highlights. We got Thrown to the Dogs quest unlocked. With this update, all players will receive access to the pre-order bonus quest, Thrown to the Dogs. Help a loyal dog avenge his late master to unlock Sukimaru as a pet to place in your hideout. The quest is available in early game. Once you have completed From Spark to Flame, it can be found at the Tennoji Temple outside of Osaka. So the thing with this quest is that it says all players will receive access to the pre-order bonus quest, Thrown to the Dogs. I already did that quest because I pre-ordered it. So that's just for people who didn't pre-order the game. They're now giving access to like the pre-order stuff to regular people. Not regular people. People ordered the regular edition. Sorry. None of you are regular. You are all extraordinary. Special collaboration. Dead by Daylight event. I really want to do this tomorrow. We're excited to unveil our first special collaboration with this new Dead by Daylight event coming to Assassin's Creed Shadows. As villagers begin to disappear, Naoi becomes suspicious of the strange presence attacking the local people of Harima. To succeed, you will need to master unique mechanics and confront a formidable otherworldly threat. This event comes with a new free quest that you can access from the hideout upon unlocking Yasuke as a playable character. Once the event is completed, you will obtain a free trinket and a banner. You will also be able to further personalize your two characters with Dead by Daylight inspired pack in the store featuring outfits, weapons, trinkets, and the chance to ride off into the shadows with none other than the loyal steed Maurice. I would have never expected a Dead by Daylight x Assassin's Creed collab. Maybe it's happened in the past, but that's kind of crazy to me. That was definitely longer than 30 seconds, but I'm going to try to clip that. Let's see what else. Oh, hold on, because I tapped out. So as a special collaboration, Balatro trinket. We are also adding a new trinket for Naoi and an amulet for Yasuke called Winning Hand, directly inspired by Balatro. These new items will come with the legendary perk that gives you a chance to trigger a random affliction effect on combo enders. Now, you will need to work together to figure out how to get it. I never played Balatro. I like card games, but I didn't really see what was so special about Balatro. We could look into that after this if you guys want. But I never saw what was so special about Balatro, so I just never, played it. Parkour improvement. What is this music? I heard that weird noise in the background. Alright, parkour improvements. The team has prepared a bunch of improvements to enhance the parkour mechanics. We want to give a big thank you to all our dedicated parkour players for their ongoing feedback since launch. Here are the main changes. New vertical jump. We're adding a brand new parkour interaction, allowing both Naoi and Yasuke to jump and grab any ledge, awnings, or overhangs within reach, reducing the need to rely on vertical wall runs to trigger it. Without the need to rely on vertical wall runs. To trigger it, simply press the button. To trigger it, simply press the jump button as you approach low overhangs, and your character will make the jump. Okay. Sprint toggle lock. As long as the directional inputs are maintained, sprint no longer disengages when using parkour up or parkour down. Enhanced back and side ejects. We've also enhanced the distance and height of side and back ejects, favoring foot landings over hard hand landings. This includes new animations for Naoi when performing height-gaining side ejects, extending her capacity to remain high up during parkour. And these are, like it said, for parkour enthusiasts. I'm not going to notice any of these differences. Maybe the new vertical jump I'll notice, and the new animation of Naoi landing. But honestly, I don't pay that much attention to parkour to really notice these differences. But who knows, maybe I will. New photo mode features. These are going to be fun. Photo mode is receiving its biggest update for an Assassin's Creed game, with the addition of new features to better customize your shots and make the most out of capturing the beauty of feudal Japan. Which, I've had a lot of fun with the photo mode. I've done a couple things here and there while testing off stream, and a couple on stream that I've showed you guys. These include the following options. Change the time of day, play around with numerous poses and facial expressions, that's going to be interesting. Toggle headgear on and off, thank you. Play music while editing your shots, that's okay. Sticker colorization, new customization frames, save custom filters, reset only one parameter, whatever that means, tweak camera speed, improved preview mode, and full screen, but that's only for PC. We hope you enjoy these new customization options. Don't hesitate to share your new photo mode shots online using hashtag AC Photo Mode for a chance to be featured on our social media channels. Good to know. Let's see if I missed anything in chat. I did not. Okay, let's keep reading. List of bug fixes. General. Fixed an issue where I'm just going to read this just because we're here. Fixed an issue where players had a persistent new item notification in their inventory. We did it. I knew it. It was a bug. Dude, I've been bitching about this forever. I'm like, why does it say I have a new item in my inventory if there's nothing there? That update took y'all way too long to fix. I'm sorry, or that bug took y'all way too long to fix. That has been an issue for a minute. But they finally fixed it. Oh my god. If I open my inventory today and I see that exclamation point but there's nothing there, I'm gonna riot. Addressed an issue where some players were given a new save file at level 60 with gear and all objectives uncovered. I would have liked that save file. No, I'm level 46, I think. Fixed an issue where the desynchronization warning for killing civilians would appear without any reason. Oh, you know, that happened to me sometimes if I ran over people with the horse. So I think that was a good reason. But I remember one time, I think I only got that bug once. I don't think that was a consistent issue with me. So I'm glad that was fixed for anybody who was consistently having that. Fix an issue where romancing Lady Oichi before romancing Rin could cause a breakup. Yeah, that is a bug because Lady Oichi is just a one-time hookup and you leave. Also, who the fuck is Rin? Fixed various localization issues. Okay. Oh, hi OBS. Wait, why is OBS down here? Oh, because I was showing you guys something. No, what? Why is OBS there? Oh, because if I minimize it, it goes to my main monitor. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, don't minimize it. Got it. I do apologize for that. So there are a couple points where I blocked the credits. I'm sorry. I'm not rewinding. That's a lot of effort. We're sitting through and appreciating all these people that worked on the game, but I'm not going to read every single one of their names because I will instantly forget it. Like, I'm going to read Pascal Dariachi, read Valerie Benete, and Didier Gagnon. I like your name. Matthias Chastel, Catherine Gallant. What? Can I ask why all their last names are all capitalized? Jacob Thayson. You know why? Because it's probably alphabetically. So that's why. It's by alphabetical last name. So that's probably why they did it. Yeah. Anywho, I don't remember the first name I read. That was the joke I was going for there. Anywho, balancing issues they fixed. Fixed an issue where the Samurai Daisho and Ronin occasionally gave an extremely high amount of Mon regardless of their level, disincentivizing other methods of gaming Mon. Why? What? That's fine. It's hard. Well, it's not hard. I have a lot of money in the game, but like, yes, that's a great way to make money. Occasionally. That's not a bug. That's not an issue. That's fine. Some of them just be having more money on them. It's not like there's not enough Daisho out there. You gotta specifically go to the castles. Come on. That wasn't a bug. Alright, anyways. We have also partially rebalanced the Mon economy to encourage more world exploration and gameplay activities to earn crafting materials and hideout resources instead of purchasing them through merchants. I was never purchasing them through merchants anyways. But good, because I have like no wheat or no farm stuff, whatever. So that's kind of good. I kind of forgot you could buy them through merchants. I would have done that earlier. Instead, I was like, okay, I'll just keep exploring. But, well, kind of forgot you could do that. In pursuit of this, we bumped up the cost of crafting materials and hideout resources sold by merchants and lowered the quantity available each season for each merchant. Bitch. Well, you know, I hope I forget about this so I don't go to the merchants anyway. If you still want to purchase them, we've increased the amount of Mon acquired for completing contracts. Okay. So, do contracts. Worlds. Fix an issue where Yagoro would become trapped in a kofun and not return to the hideout. Yikes. Fix an issue where players could remain stuck inside the construction site at Osaka Castle. Oh, good thing I never did. Let's see. Quest. Fixed an issue where players could not exit the quest Vision of Realms if they selected Quit to Memories and loaded their progress from the Animus Memories menu. Okay, I never did that, so that's fine. Oh, I minimized OBS again. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. There we go. Instead of, like, clicking on another tab, I keep minimizing it. OBS is the only one that does that. Everything else that I minimize goes to the same monitor. Yeah, it's just OBS. That's weird. Anywho. Fixed an issue where quitting during the Nobutsuna Sensei quest caused Yasuke to become stuck in the flashback. Fix an issue where Yaya doesn't join the league after being successfully recruited. Fix progress issues in the showdown in Sakamoto quest that happened if Katsuhime previously died. Fix an issue in the Wake Up Call quest where the troublemaker couldn't be hunted down. Fix an issue in the Find Local Dishes quest where Narezushi could not be obtained from merchants. Fix an issue in the Wolves and the Foxes quest where players were not able to speak with Hattori Hanzo. I guess We'll let you talk to... Wait. Fix an issue in the Wolves and Foxes quest where players were not able to speak with Hattori Hanzo. I guess we'll let you talk to him now. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Because I really wanted to talk to Hanzo more. Why is this constantly not centered? Every time I look down, there's just... the word art is just not centered. Fix an issue where players could not progress in a peculiar quest. Fix an issue where players could not complete the missing missive quest due to being unable to retrieve the letter. Fix an issue where games would crash during the Temple of Horsemen, an Eye for an Eye quest. Fix an issue in the Diary of Lady Rokaku quest where Katsuhime's letter would sometimes disappear. You got mail. Fix an issue where the game incorrectly believed Katsuhime was dead and players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rokaku quest. Fix an issue where players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rokaku quest due to... wow, there's a lot of issues with this quest. Due to Naoe and Katsuhime being attacked to surrounding water, they wanted to go on a little swim. They just wanted to go on a little swim. So, funny enough, I have this quest, and I've been meaning to do it, but every time I look at it, I was too low a level. So I was like, okay, I'll wait until after I beat the game to do that quest. And good thing I did, because there's a lot of issues with that quest, apparently. It's the one where the girl with the teppo that I was flirting with. And I can flirt with her more, and the game can't stop me. Last one, fixed an issue where players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rokaku quest due to Katsuhime dropping into the water and swimming to shore. Stealth, fixed an issue where the Shinobi Bell effect was blocked by line of sight from NPCs. You know, I just think the Shinobi Bell doesn't work at all. Every time I use it, it doesn't do shit, and maybe I just don't know how to use it. Adjusted an issue, oh, this is for combat, adjusted an issue where the plus 600 affliction buildup engravings was a text error and is now been fixed to reflect the real buildup amount of 6%. Oh. You couldn't just fix it so that it actually gives you plus 600%? Silly Assassin's Creed people. Visuals and graphics. Fixed visual issues. Fix up issues where the Cayenne and Sekiryu mounts would not fully fit in the stables. Fixed a visual issue where the samurai daimyo armor. Addressed an issue where players could sometimes see a giant NPC in towns. Wait, I want to see that bug. But that's not an issue. Are you winning? I'm just watching credits queue. Sorry. If I missed that earlier. We're watching the credits of the game. Well, I guess yes. I did win. We won, and now we get the credits. So, actually, yes, to answer your question. We're 44 minutes into the stream. I should have started a timer. I don't know how long. Alright, so we got a 5-minute starting tune screen, plus I was probably talking to you guys for another 5. So let's take, like, 10 minutes out. We're, like, 15 minutes into the credits, and the credits are 2 hours long. Wait, I'm not. Wait, 15. 30. I am 30 minutes in. We gotta do 44 minus 15. We are, or 30 minutes into the 2-hour-long credits. I'm on PC. Where the fuck is the hydrate button? Bottom left of chat. There you go. Thank you, Cube, for the hydrate. Is my camera still charging? No, it's fully charged. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. Thanks. I got a fresh cup of water. But how are you, Q? What's up with you today? Okay, my camera's at 69 now. I'm gonna let my camera keep charging, because my battery practically stopped charging. My camera's not. It's at 69, but it's got fast charging, so it'll be done in like 15 minutes. I got an hour of sleep, I think. What? Cube, what the fuck? Why? What did you do? Why are you only on an hour? Water. Why? Why are you only on an hour? Cube, you're telling me that water's good for me. Are you hydrating? Did you know that water's also good for you? Huh? Woke up at like 7, something in the middle of the day. What? Well, why'd you go to sleep at 5? Why didn't you go to sleep like at midnight or something? Then you would have gotten like 7 hours of sleep. Also, go take a nap then. Why don't you don't have work till later? Just go back to sleep. Oh, you drank 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, that'll do it. You, what the fuck, man? But how is Beat Saber? I mean, you know what's crazy talking about Beat Saber? Is that I bought this camera, the webcam that I'm about to use. I bought this to not to start doing VR content, because that would be videos. I wouldn't stream that. Just because I could stream it, but I don't know. Anywho, I wouldn't be able to interact with chat because I'm not sure how to set that up with an Oculus. So I'd have to look into it, but for now I want to do YouTube videos. But anyways, I bought the camera to have like an angle of what I'm doing in the real world in like the corner or something. And then to like show the rest of the gaming footage. That's the whole reason I bought this camera. I have not once tried doing that. I have only like, I think I've touched my VR headset maybe twice since I bought this camera, and that was just to play with you and Mio in VR chat. So that's really funny to me for some reason. All night playing video games with Mio. Well, you know, at least you had fun playing video games. That's what matters. But also, like, go take a nap or something. Oh, you can't. You drank 2 cups of coffee. I don't know how that affects you. I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know. But you should definitely not do that again tonight. Do you have work? When Mio went on a walk. Do you have work? Maybe? Oh my god, Q. You better, like, take a nap or something before you go to work. Take, like, a 20-minute nap before you have to start getting ready. Yes, you can. You can take, like, a 20-minute nap before you start getting ready, so you at least have a little burst of energy, so you're not, like, dead on your feet when you get to work. No, don't tell me no. I'm telling you no. More coffee already? Q, what the heck? Why? You know you could just sleep. It's not gonna fuck up your sleep schedule to take a nap. Yeah, you're awake now, but you're gonna be dead on your feet when you get to work. When you get to work, you're gonna want to, like, sleep on your feet. Fuck, not gonna lie. Well then, great. You could go take a nap before work. What time do you go in? When are you leaving? Power through the data reset. Alright. You do what you gotta do, man. But, like, take care of yourself. I'll jump into General 1 and yell at you. In person. Like, in real time. Watching what the fuck is Frevren? Excuse me. What is Frevren? Fryren? Oh, anime. Okay. It's an anime. Thank you, Shadows. I have never heard of it. They won many Crunchyroll awards. Oh, is that the one that was? Oh no, that's not the one that won Anime of the Year. What anime? I saw a video that was talking about the ones that won Anime of the Year. It was this one show got like a whole bunch of shit. It's pretty good about an elf. You know what? All right, we're gonna look at it live. All right, let's see. Let us Google it. I still have words on stream open. What is it called? Fryren. Beyond Journey's End. Oh, I think I've heard you talk about this before. An elf and her friends defeat a demon king in a great war, but the war is over and the elf must search for a new way of life. 10 out of 10. Oh, it ended already. First episode date, September 29, 2023. Final episode date, March 22nd, 2024. after the hero adventure. That's kind of interesting. Would I be emotionally destroyed after watching this? I watched JJK, and I'm a broken spirit after watching that one. You can blame Dexter for that. No, I would not be emotionally damaged. That's good to know. I'm starting to be more into, like, wholesome type anime. Because Dexter's got me watching all these shows that are damaging my psyche. Are starting to get serious. You're starting to, like, be a little dark. And then we're watching One Piece to get it. Well, we're watching One Piece because it's his favorite anime, but also to get a break from all that. But because One Piece is so long, we're watching Dr. Stone, and that is nice. That is a nice emotional break. Might change perspective of life somewhat. I'm okay with that. It's more of a nice, warm, wholesome time, if anything. Okay then, I'm adding it to our watch list. Dexter and I have a watch list. Do you guys think the pictures will change at any point during the credits? It's like the same 5 pictures over and over again, and I'm wondering if it's going to change after like the hour mark. Sword Art Online? No, I want to. It's one of those that my dad watched it, and he thought I would really like it because of like me playing video games and stuff. And so it's not on like my radar right now, but I could definitely add it to the watch list. 6 too many? You think it should repeat the same 4 images? It's nice, but some of it's pretty problematic. I have heard that. I've heard that the anime's got, like... What did I hear? This was years ago. Because that anime ended already, didn't it? It ended a while ago, I think. I have Smurf art on my nails, and Brainy Smurf is missing both his feet. Papa Smurf is missing part of his hat. And Gargamel lost his eyeball. And a hand. Sorry, I was just looking at my fingers. Fairy Dance arc, pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I will take your word for it, because hell if I know. Oh, I hit my desk. Alright, camera's at 97. I told myself when I put in my camera that we'd do makeup on stream. Wait, the camera's about to finish charging, so you know what? Let me go grab the rest of my makeup. All I grabbed was foundation. The game you planning on doing after this? Black Flag. So I still want to finish... I got the best of my makeup. So I still want to finish the rest of the Assassin's Creed games. There's 4 games and 3 spin-off games left. I don't know if I'm going to do the spin-off games. Because when I did a poll on my channel of like, when I took a break from Assassin's Creed waiting for this game to come out, I did a poll on 3 platforms asking what like my audience wanted to see, which was Assassin's Creed Chronicles or take a break and play something else. And it was almost unanimous to take a break and play something else. So I don't know if people just are tired of Assassin's Creed on my channel, or if they just don't want to see the Chronicles games. I might do another poll and find out. But let me open Steam. We were almost done reading the patch notes. I'll finish that later. So there's... Hold on. So next chronologically is Black Flag. And then I don't know what's after that. But we have Black Flag, Unity, Syndicate, Rogue, 3, and Liberation. So we have 6 Assassin's Creed games left, plus the 3 spin-off games. So technically 9 games left. But the rest of them are definitely going to be faster than these games, because there's less open world to do. There's plenty of open world in those other games. But it's not one of those that's like, oh, I gotta go do this side quest to be on a high enough level to continue with the main story. Like, no, you do those side quests for fun. So, we should be getting through those games a lot faster. But yeah, so, timeline-wise, Black Flag is next, so that's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? I got Google open. Let's find out. Howlongtobeat.com. I can give you guys a rough... That's not how. I dropped my brush. I got it. We're good. We're gonna search up a sat. No, don't turn on caps lock. Black Flag is about 23.5 hours to beat the main story, with the Avalon DLC being about 45 minutes. But with 23.5 for the main story, I play 3 times a week. 23 divided by 3, give me a calculator. About 7 weeks, give or take, but like, my goal is to beat the game and then record, or then work on YouTube videos, so it'd probably take me way less time than that. I doubt it'll actually take 7 weeks, that's a little exaggerative. Any other Ubisoft games? Let me open Steam and look what other Ubisoft games I have. I know I have Uno, which that one I would definitely do, like, with, I'd probably do like 2 or 3 videos on that. I'd probably do one against AI, one against AI, but like a different game mode, so like Uno Flip or Uno Attack or not Attack or whatever. And then I would probably do like 2 or 3 with other people. What other Ubisoft games do I have? I don't know. Oh, Immortal Phoenix Rising. I would definitely want to stream that. What else do I own by Ubisoft? I have no idea what else I own. Far Cry? I've never looked into Far Cry. I'd be willing to look into it. You know what? Let's do it right now. Steam Zombies vs. Vampires Fest. Far Cry. Let's see. First one that popped up was Far Cry 5, so we're just gonna look at that one. What is the Far Cry games? I think we've talked about this before, Cube. Discover an open world of Hope County, Montana, designed by a fanatical doomsday cult. Divide into the action of solo or 2-player co-op in the story campaign. Use vast arsenal of weapons and allies and free Hope County from Joseph Seed and his cult. Ooh, we get to kill cult members. That's probably just the theme of this game. I don't know if it's the theme of all of them. Is Far Cry good? I mean, it has very positive reviews on Steam. Buy Far Cry bundle. Oh, how many Far Cry games do they have on Steam? 1, 2, 3, Blood Dragon, 4, Primal, 5, New Dawn, 6. For $247. Actually, you know, that's not that bad. And if you get them during a Steam sale, you actually might be able to save some money on that. You vamp. Shut up, Cube. Love the Far Cry games, specifically 3, 4, 5. Are they fun? Like, there's... Oh, my camera's still charged. Would you say they're fun shooter games? Would you say they're fun, like, gameplay-wise? The story is good? How's the story? Because I personally love to play games for, like, the story. And then if the gameplay's fun, that's just an added bonus. Which is why I hate Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, because this story is ass. Anyways, I said what I said. I'm mad at Warner Brothers. They canceled the Wonder Woman game. Anywho, how would you say the story is? Or do you find, like, the gameplay more fun? Far Cry's are renowned for having some of the best villains. Ooh. We love a good villain arc. I feel so bad for the VOD watchers because I don't have chat pop up on screen, right? So then I'm just that's why I read chat out loud, right? Because I don't have it on screen. But also, because I just read out loud. And I just find it really funny. Because I react to all that stuff. I wonder if anybody's watching the VOD and is just like, Troya, you never finished that one thought you were having. You guys will learn very quickly. I don't finish half the thoughts I have. Alright. Let me plug in my camera. I'm gonna do makeup on stream. That'll be fun. It's gonna be very simple. I'm literally wearing all black. So, we're not doing anything fancy. I forgot the tripod to my drawer. Alright. I'll throw it in my wish list and I'll play it. Or I'll get it during the summer sale. Summer sale. Right, tidy, lefty, loosey. Alright, it's gonna take a second for me to set up, so just 1 minute. Well, you know what? Let me do the Far Cry thing before I forget. We'll just throw one on my wish list, and then I'll probably pick up most of them during the next Steam Summer Sale. But yeah. Which you think I would have a countdown ready. I actually don't. Crazy. Alright. Webcam. Face cam. Deactivate. Activate. Boom. Now I just gotta, like... Where do I sit? I just kind of put the chair where I sit, and then we do it there. Okay, so it's very much facing my door and not facing me. Yep. There we go. Hi. So after the Assassin's Creed franchise, though, to answer your earlier question, like of what I plan on playing next, I don't know. Next, I want to do the Lego games. However, I have a channel point. It's called Choose My Next Series, right? And I want to do... If anybody redeems that in the time it takes me to beat the Assassin's Creed games, then I'll play that game next, or that franchise next, because if it's a franchise, I'll play the whole thing. If I have it. If I don't have it, then I'll throw it on my wishlist and I'll play it when I buy it. Because this sounds really bad. But hey, we're an hour into the stream. We have like an hour left of the credits. Let's go, guys. I have a lot of games that I'm really excited to play. And if anybody redeems Choose My Next Series and I don't have the game, I will prioritize playing the game. I just won't prioritize like buying the game, if that makes sense. Because I'm cheap and I will not be shy about that. That's the reason I have so many games. Don't ask me how much money I've spent on Steam though. Anyways. So next I want to do Lego. And then after that I want to finish DC, because I played all the Batman games, but I didn't play all the DC games. And then after that I was thinking either Marvel or Disney. Probably Marvel. And then Disney. Like those franchises. And then after that I would just go through my list. But yeah. Anytime anybody chooses the channel point redemption, Choose My Next Series, I'll just jump into that franchise / game next. So if it's a game with only one game or 1 or 2 games, like Dishonored only has 3, then I'd do that. If it's like, oh, Uno, then I'll just do like a bunch of streams on Uno, stuff like that. I would recommend using the channel points on like a franchise you like, example like Cube with Far Cry, because it's a lot of channel points and then suspended on only a game, like for example like Uno or like Clue, that are like very short games. I would try to play them for longer to like, so I wouldn't feel so bad if spending so many channel points, but I would definitely recommend it on either a AAA game, like a big game, or a series. A franchise or a series. So like if you say like Marvel's Spider-Man, that has 3 games, it's like okay. Or if you say Horizon Zero Dawn, forget that the game has a sequel for a second, but that's a big game, then yeah. That's my recommendation personally. These are the snacks I've been eating, by the way. Pretty good. Lifesaver gummies. Collision. 2 flavors in 1. Cherry, watermelon, pineapple punch, and raspberry lemon. Alright, so let me... We're gonna make this just a little bit bigger for a second. Let me see if this works. Okay, it did. Cool. I full screened my other monitor, so I can't see chat for a second. But I don't think I need to. I just kind of don't want to see the angle. You can see that my sheets came off my bed. Don't look at that. It's not blocking it. Don't look at that, chat. Look at my Legos. Look, Legos. Ooh. Ah, pretty. My white-ass calendar. Where is it? There it is. And my closet's open. Yeah. You can see that I have clothes. Don't look at it. I just wanted to see if the camera angle is good. Alright. I grabbed a beanie. And I don't remember where I put it. I'll fix my sheets, chat. Look, I'm gonna be so responsible. I'll do it to show you you can do it. Total black outfit? Yeah, so I'm wearing a pink shirt under this. Hold on. What? I'm wearing a pink shirt under this, but it's a crop top. And I was cold, so I put this hoodie on, which is the Jingle Ball 2022, because I go to every Jingle Ball concert. I've been going since 2019. No. So in 2020, it was COVID. 2021, they canceled because of COVID. I went to 22, 23, 24, and 25. Nope. I went to... Which ones? Hold on. Okay, I think this is how it went. 2019 was my first Jingle Ball concert. Then in 2020, it was canceled because of COVID. 2021, I had tickets to go, canceled because of COVID. Then I went to 2022 all the way to 2024, and then this year will be the 2025 concert in December. But yeah, so that's the hoodie. That's what we repping. I don't remember if there's anything on the back. I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing back here except my hair. And then black leggings. And because I'm wearing a pink crop top, pink socks. It's the cafe from Friends. Wait, I thought I got rid of all my Friends socks. I guess not. Anyways, it's the Central Park Cafe. It's the coffee cup. Those are the socks I'm wearing. And then I had grabbed a black beanie. But my bed's kind of a mess. But we're gonna fix it right now. I got Wonder Woman sheets. I have to buy new sheets, dude. So if I move, I'm not gonna have a twin-size bed anymore. My friends helped me. And I'm getting a bigger mattress. So I gotta get new sheets. I'm not gonna buy Wonder Woman sheets anymore. I mean, I'll probably leave them here. In case somebody uses this room when I move out. But, like... Man, I like these sheets. So I gotta find Wonder Woman sheets. Anywho. This is how you fix your sheets. Step 1. Up. Step 2. Even out the middle. The middle's not even. Step 3, climb on your bed, scare your chat, and tuck in the other corner. Imagine if I died on straight up, but suck. Wait. I swear I pulled out a black beanie, but I don't remember where it is, so I'll scrap the one. I have a stack of Legos in this corner, so I can't step here to grab the beanie, so I kind of just have to schmoover my way around. I was charging my iPad last night. I'm pretty sure that's fully charged. Alright, I got a beanie. Hey, thanks Cube for the hydrate. We're gonna put the beanie on after I do my makeup, which is why I'm not wearing it now. Hiya. This is the cup of the week. Actually, I'm changing it tomorrow. But it says, enjoy a float with Coke. And it says Orlando, because I go to Orlando a lot. And then it's the little bear. That's chasing after whatever that thing is. Hot air balloon. I remembered. I made my webcam too big. It's blocking some of the names. I apologize. I mean, when it goes up, you see it, but I don't want it that big. So I gotta take off my headset. We want to do some makeup. Because I thought that would be fun. And, oh, the beanie I grabbed. It says cunt. Wait. Straighten it. There you go. It says cunt. And it's white. The font is white, so it matches this. Technically. Alright, chat, you get to see my big ass forehead. That's okay. I have a mirror. Oh! My beanie. This one says dead inside. I fucked up my shit, so you can't see that though. Can you see that? I can't tell if you can see that. Wait, I could look at my other camera. You can kind of see it. Now you can't see it. Anywho, mirror. That's what I was doing. This one I got at my job. They gave it for Mother's Day. I'm not a mother. I'm not a mother, but you can call me Mom. Anyways, no, you cannot. I'm gonna get in trouble one day. Dexter, someone's gonna come in and yell at me. Oh, I just realized I took off my headset. Wait, I'm gonna leave the Discord call because if anybody joins, I can't hear. You know what? It's fine. I'll just leave my headset on. Wait. I don't think I'll get makeup on my ears. We're good. So, before we start, let me finish reading the patch notes. And then I'll talk to you guys about... What did I want to talk to you guys about? To jump back into the patch notes, there's only like 2 points left. I bitched about the stealth thing already. Combat. Adjusted an issue where... Okay, we already read that one. Visual and graphics. Fixed visual issues. We read that already. Hideout. Oh yeah, I sometimes see a giant NPC in towns. I wanted to see that book. We might Google that book later, if I remember. Hideout. Improved stability for heavily customized hideout. Fixed an issue where players could sometimes not interact with Gnojo in the hideout. Platform specific fixes. This is Xbox. I'm gonna read it, but just know this doesn't apply to like us chat because we play on PC. Addressed an issue where the gamer tag would load indefinitely in the thumbnail of the photo mode images of the world map. On the world map. Addressed mouse and keyboard input issues. Restored balance performance mode that was missing on Xbox Series X after update 1.0.4. No, balance performance mode requires having the proper setup with a 120, 145, 160, or 240 Hz monitor. And I already liked that. Sorry, I heard the music for a second and I thought it was copyright music. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it's copyrighted, but whatever. Alright, let's do some makeup. Because I'm gonna stay like this for the rest of the... Oh, we got like 45 minutes left of the credits. Oh. Anyways. So, I'm gonna be one of those beauty influencers for a second. Alright. So, Clinique Even Better Makeup, Broad Spectrum, SPF 15, even and correct. Allergy tested, 100% fragrance free. Fun fact, I got eczema, so all of the shit I use has to be fragrance free, or I'm gonna end up with rashes. The good news though is that I can use perfume because it goes on top of my clothes. If I used, like, body splash and it was scented, oh, that's really bad. But yeah. So, this is my foundation, color corrector, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I basically asked a lady who worked at Macy's in the little Clinique area. I was like, hey, fix my face. No, I told her how my face was a little uneven because like all of this will tan, but my forehead will stay really white. And then the second time I go out for a tan, it'll even out. But I'm like, if I don't go to in the sun like 2 days in a row, like I'm gonna have a white forehead. And I also told her that like my cheeks get a little redder. Like I have natural like rosy cheeks, I guess you could say, like it pops through. And I have circles under my eyes. So this helps. It makes my face look more natural and less bumpy. There's nothing wrong with your bumpy and you're beautiful. And you the way you are. But there's also nothing wrong with wanting to change how you look because you're unhappy. So if other people are making you feel bad about how you look, that's where you should self-reflect and see how you make yourself feel. You know, block out the noises, block out the voices, block out everyone else, and think for yourself, okay, what do I love about me? And then that's where you can make changes. But don't make changes based on what other people say, because the changes are going to be to make them happy. But what about you? Because are you going to see those people? Are they going to be around forever? Are they going to be the ones looking at you in the mirror every morning when you wake up? No. So that's my thought on that. Do what makes you feel beautiful and makes you feel happy. Because at the end of the day, you're the one going to bed at night. You're the one who has to look at yourself every day. And if you're like, oh, Troya, what about my partner? What about someone who's literally with me all the time? Come on. Come on. It's too dark. You know, I have one orange light and the rest of them are white. And the orange light is the one that just so happens to be pointing this way. Oh, I can't see shit. I'd use my phone. Actually, you know what I'm gonna use my phone as the mirror. Because my phone's brighter. I'm doing very light makeup because this is literally just for the stream. I'm not doing anything today. I might go to the store afterwards. I saw that IT was not centered. I might go to the store afterwards. But like, this is just for fun. It's also like, if you want to wear makeup for fun, fuck it, why not? Who's stopping you? I'm home alone right now. No one is gonna stop me. And Cube, you know, Cube, I don't know if he's still here, but Cube's a big old softie. He tells you no, but like, psh, don't listen to him. Like, oh, Troya, don't commit crimes. It's like, psh, could commit. How be game? I've been watching credits for an hour and about 8 minutes now. Game be good. We beat the game yesterday, and the credits started to roll, and then I remembered that the credits were like 2 hours long. So today's stream is literally just me watching the credits. And just chatting. But hi Adam, how are you? I ain't no softie. That's what they all say. I mean, yeah guys, Cube is a big tough guy. He will beat you up. He'll do it. You don't do that. Just got on my PC? Nice. How's your day been so far? Yeah, it's like 12 for you, right, Adam? Yeah, so your day's like, you're halfway. I was also known for arson in school. You see, guys? You know, watch out for Q. He will set your toes on fire. Specifically your toes, though. I don't know about the rest of you. I dropped my fucking... Damn it. Ew. I was supposed to vacuum my floor today and I was going to do it after stream. Now I can't use this sponge. I did a lot of business. Ooh, nice. In criminal psychology, whenever arson came up, everyone looked at me. That'd be really funny. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna pretend it's true because that's really funny. Damn it, I'll be right back. I gotta clean my sponge. Yes, my floor's dirty. I was gonna clean it after stream. I didn't bother drying it because I'm just gonna keep using it. Whenever I had to present shit, I would start laughing maniacally. For some reason, I would get a pass for that. You know, Cube, that's a life skill you gotta build. And, you know, just laughing whenever you gotta talk to people is not the best way to build that skill. In my opinion. I'm not a professional, but that's just my take on it. I can't tell. The lighting here is awful. I'm not telling if my shit's even. We're gonna just hope that it is. You can tell I'm not a beauty guru. My eyes will look cooler. When we do my eyeshadow, it'll look better. What business have you been up to? Well, you don't have to share, actually. That might be personal. But you plan on gaming today, Adam? What you gaming? What you gonna game today? It's actually happened to me multiple times to the point the teacher gave me the nickname Giggles. Cube, it's not good. I mean, you're out of school now, so I guess it's fine, but like, dude. Why? Why did you let that happen? Did you... Talking is important. Will ever see this? I mean, yeah, fair enough, I guess. I mean, I'm laughing, so yeah, I guess it was fun. There you go. Okay, eyeshadow next. So the palette I'm using, oh my god, I'm getting on League. Guys, pray for Adam, that he gets good teammates and good games. I hope that you win all your League games, and I hope that you, get all the kills. All of them, and you're the best, or if you're supporting, I hope you get the best support, or you are the best support. I believe in you, guys. Give him all the League luck. Amen. I think League of Legends is one of those games. It's like I only play it if like Mio or someone asked me to play it with them. I will never like willingly get on League of Legends. Not that it's a bad game or anything like that. Like I'm just afraid of getting into that like toxicity environment. Like just because I never read chat, and then I play games with other people, and then they read chat out loud, and I'm like, oh, this is the shit people say. The game isn't bad, it's the people. Exactly. And people scare me. Which is why when I get on Valorant, I have to mute my teammates because they're sexist assholes. Which is why I don't play Valorant that often. I don't remember doing my eyes. I have my phone set up here, so I'm just using my phone as like a mirror. My phone camera. I also have a nose piercing, so I have to like really go under. Okay. Damn, cute. That was messed up. I said I hope you suffer. Alright, so this is the palette I'm using. It's The Little Mermaid. Yeah, she's a little 3D. And it says eyeshadow palette. Total net weight 0.47 ounces. Or 13.5 grams. Disney The Little Mermaid eyeshadow palette. We got 4x3, 12 colors. We got I See You, My Turn in the Sun, My Way, My Waves, Sea Beauty, Ocean Feels, On My Wavelength, See the Possibilities, get it, Wave Maker, Saltwater Dreamin', Total Catch, Vibe with the Tide, and Rule the Waves. And my sister did an awful job of hiding the price of this. It was $7. I don't care. I actually really like this palette. Caution, not to be eaten. Damn. I want to read the directions of what's in it. It's from Taste Beauty. Ew, why would you name your brand Taste Beauty? I don't want to taste this. It specifically says not to eat. But then your brand is called Taste Beauty? I'm getting conflicting messages here. Anywho. Yeah, I really like this palette. My sister got it for me for Christmas or my birthday. I can never remember because the holidays are very close together. Christmas is in December, my birthday's in February, so I tend to forget what I get for which holiday. But anyways, my sister got it for me, and I love it. I use it literally every time I use makeup. My favorite color to use is the Wait, what? My Turn in the Sun. It looks like it says My Twin in the Sun. That's my favorite. It's like this pink glittery one. By Troya at nighttime, so I gotta get to sleep. Thank you for stopping by, Shadow, and thank you for reminding me how often you are in my streams, like how long you've been here. That was very fun to like look back on today. So I appreciate you a lot, and I hope to see you. I also stream early tomorrow, so I hope to see you tomorrow as well. Hold on, Discord. Never mind. I got a Discord notification. It was not in the Discord I'm in right now, so it's fine. Anywho, so my favorite color to use is My Fun in the Sun. My Turn in the Sun. I can't read cursive. It's not cursive, it's not real cursive, but the font is just very twisty. Anyways, it's this like pinky color, and I'm wearing pink socks and the pink shirt under this. But I could also go for a color I don't normally use because I'm wearing all black, but I feel like it'll give me, like, such an emo look. So I kind of want to go with a brighter color to, like, balance that. You know what's funny is that, like, I'm putting on makeup now. There's, like, 30 to 40 minutes left in the credits. And then I'm going to do the epilogue, and then I'm just going to wipe it off. I'll leave it on for the rest of the day. It's fine. So anyways, I want to do, like, a bright color. So I'm thinking, right? We do this dark purpley color. Hold on. There you go. So we do that dark purple color on the base, and then one of the pinks on top of it. I think that'll be fun. I've never done something like that. I'm going to do it for the first time today. Like, right now. And then I get the dark color, and then we put the glitter on the top. So I get the pink. And we're going to try it. You can tell I'm not a makeup person, so... we're just gonna do this. Oh god, the lighting is bad. I never do makeup at my desk. I do it at that mirror that's behind me. Okay, this is good. If I had, like, a flashlight, then it would be fine. Excuse me. So we're using, like, the purple, like, a base coat type thing. Wait a minute, I just realized. How am I in call here on my PC if I'm in call with Dexter on my phone? Shouldn't it have disconnected me on my phone? I think it's the new update. Oh. That you could be, like, on your phone and on the PC and, like, 2 different calls. Because that would be awesome. Because, like, I wanted to join call after this. Okay, this is the thoughts that were going through my head as I was doing my eyeshadow. Oh, I want to join General and hang out with you in Cube later. Oh, but I'm in call with Dexter right now. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm in call with Dexter right now, and I threw myself in streaming. And I'm still, like... I'm in call with Dexter right now. I have myself muted. But he's sleeping. So I was just thinking about that. I was like, wait a minute. How am I in both calls at the same time? Normally I would just disconnect me from one. I didn't even think about that when I did this. It just worked. And now an hour and a half later, I'm realizing it. That, like, that shouldn't have worked. It should have kicked me from the call. Wait, that would be awesome. You know how many times I've wanted to join call, but then I'm like, oh no, I don't want to leave the call with Dexter? Because then the problem is that, like, he wakes up, but then, he doesn't call me back. So then I don't talk to him for the rest of the day. But if I stay in call, then he talks to me. That sounds really bad. That's not what I mean. I mean it, like... his scatterbrain. That bitch? Yeah, kind of. Honestly, yeah. Remember that day, Adam, that you had called me and Blaze in the group call to do that video call? I'm trying not to go too much into detail. I was in call with Dexter, so I hung up on him to join the call with you, and I texted him what was happening. That was like, oh, I'll, text me when you wake up, we'll talk later. He didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. He responded to that message at like 4 o'clock, but by then I had already been hanging out in Abyss. And I had dinner in, like, 2 hours. So, I think he responded at, like, 4 or 5 o'clock. And I was just like... You've been up for 3 or 4 hours. Like, he woke up and then proceeded to not text me that he was awake or that he wanted to talk to me. Because I love him, but his scatterbrain, he forgets to respond to me. So I just won't hear from him for the rest of the day. And I think he's been sleeping this whole time. Until later he tells me, oh no, I was awake. I just wanted my computer to go do this. And I'm like... He doesn't always do that. He just does that in the morning when he wakes up. And it's a little annoying because if I'm not there, he just kind of forgets that I exist. And then when I message him is when he's like, oh yeah. And then we talk. Not necessarily a bad thing. I know it happens. I understand it happens. It's just frustrating. So that's why I'll stay in call with him. I'm the same way, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It happens. It's just frustrating. So I just stay in call with him, and then I wait for him to wake up, and then we hang out. If I don't want to hang out with him, then I hang up and I go hang out in Abyss. But if I could be in both calls at the same time, then I could stay with him sleeping, hang out with you guys, and when he wakes up, we go watch stuff. This is for the occasion of, like, days I don't stream. Like, I'm streaming now, so it doesn't matter that he's sleeping. I should have done a lighter purple on my eye. Because of the fact we're doing the glitter on top, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I still love Dexter. I still love being with him. I still love talking to him. It's just frustrating sometimes because I'm waiting. If I'm doing other stuff, then it's fine. I don't care. But when I'm waiting for him to wake up, like I'm doing something, and then I'm just literally waiting for him, and I don't know if he's awake because I'm not gonna call him if he's sleeping. That's where I'm frustrated. I'm like, ugh. By the way, it's very normal to express frustrations with people about this. For anyone who's like, oh my god, she's so toxic because she hates that he's sleeping. That's not it. I just, you know, I'm allowed to miss people. Whatever. I'm not gonna justify this anymore. We're gonna change topics. I want to talk about my rerun series, but I'm gonna finish doing my eye because I'm like facing away from the microphone. I was thinking about throwing words on stream. I'll probably do that while I'm talking about my rerun series, just for fun. I don't know. I haven't done that since one of my. I think it was the. Is it the 24 or the 26-hour subathon? I don't remember. But it was one of my like 20+ subathons. When was the last time? Could have sworn I just heard somebody cough, and I'm home alone. Okay. I don't think I heard anybody cough. It might have been the sounds of the game. I don't know. Anyways. Okay. So that's the eyes. Obviously you guys can't really like see it that well. Hold on, let me full screen and see. Sorry, I just saw, what is it, this eye there? I'm gonna fix it. And now it's hot in here. And I literally like have this makeup look because of the black. But now I'm hot. Alright, let's try my AC, be right back. Hi, buddy. My dog has been laying outside my door. Oh, that might have been what I heard. I forgot about my dog. He's right there. Hey, Bobby. What's up? I'm turning on AC. It's hot, Bobby. It's time to change your air filter. Might later. Go lay down. You guys can kind of see him. Hey, buddy. That's so funny. Sorry, I like opened my door and he's just laying out there. I guess he was trying to get in because he knows how to open doors, but he can't open mine because it's not like a pull handle; it's a twist. So he probably couldn't like actually get in. So he was just sitting out there. Okay. So I need to fix that corner side. I went a little big with the purple. I didn't mean to go that big, but it's fine. So now, I have a little thing here, brush. Okay. So now I want to go for like the brightest pink that's on here, like the brightest glitter I have on here, which I think it's this one. It's called See the Possibilities. It's, that one, because this one looks a little brighter. This one looks darker, right? That one looks brighter. This one's white. It's not really pink, and then this other one is like peach, and it's not glitter. So I think that one's the best one. You guys hear that music too, right? What the hell was that? Alright, let's see how this will look. Go, what? Let's see how this looks. Okay, makeup all over my leggings, it's fine. See, I'm gonna go very light with the glitter, the pink, so that it lightens up the purple, but doesn't like totally cover it up. See, so I did do it right. Wait, that's actually kind of cute. I don't do my makeup like this during the week, like when I go to work, because I don't have time to like experiment with the colors. I just pick a color that matches my outfit and go. This is kind of cute. It's like a new, not a new color, but like a new color on the palette. Makeup gurus are already like, Troya, this is not news. This is like been happening. You can't really see the glitter, though. You can't really see the glitter. Let me full screen this, see how it looks. I can't really see how it looks because my eyes are open. But, like, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. I think it looks alright. It's simple. We're going simple today because, you know, I'm not going anywhere. I might go to the grocery store. I gotta see what food we have. I think I might want more glitter. You can never go wrong with more glitter. Sorry, I'm listening to music. Like the game music. I'm not listening to my own music. I figured you guys would hear the same thing as me. Okay, I think with a little bit more glitter, that's a little better. Makes it just like a little bit lighter, but adds more sparkle. Because the thing is that this was, like, I have one that's more glittery than this, but it's a darker pink, and I didn't want to go like a dark pink. I think it's good though. We still did like dark of the purple, but then a little bit of shimmer, which you can't see in this lighting, but I think it's okay. There we go. Very pretty. I feel pretty. I was already pretty, but I feel prettier. Okay. Now we're gonna use my phone as a freaking mirror again. This I use to get off the excess glitter. But it also kind of spreads it if it's already stuck to my face. And then I get glittery cheeks, and it's like, well, yeah, more glitter. You'd think I wouldn't be that into glitter. And I wasn't as a kid. I hated the color pink, and I hated glitter. But that's just because I was trying to not be what my mother wanted me to be, which was like a girly girl. Because, you know, she wanted to dress me up like her mom would dress her up. And I didn't want to, so I hated it. The only time I was actually gonna let her dress me up was for my quinceañera slash Sweet 16s, which is 15 and or 16, depending on like what my family wanted to do. I told her, Mom, you can pick it, I'll do whatever you want. Like, I'll do the pictures for you, but I don't want the big party. And we never did it, so. And then I was gonna let her, like, dress me up for prom, too. But then, COVID. I'm class of 2020, so no prom for me. It's okay, I laugh about it now. Thanks, Cube, for the hydrate. I'll go back to have a good hydration. Thanks, Cube. Enjoy your, anime that I suck at pronouncing. Frieren. I don't know. What did I want to do? Oh. Well, Cube, you liar, you're watching Noida. I mean, you're playing Noida. You didn't mention that. I got Steam open, dude. I'm not playing on the Ubisoft app, I'm playing on Steam. Normally you put on shadow mascara and then curl your lashes, but my eyelash curler has mascara on it, you know, from using it every day. So I just like buff up my eyelashes to not add more mascara. But I'm gonna clean it today when I clean my stuff. I think I didn't do well on my right eye. Okay. We were really simple with the makeup look, but I'm happy with it. We look at it full screen. I think it matches the outfit pretty well, plus like the subtlety of the pink that I'm wearing, which you guys don't see, but I know it's there, so I'm happy with it. Let me pick up my makeup stuff, and then I want to talk about my rerun series, because that could definitely take up some time. And while I do that, I'll have words on the stream. So, give me a second. Yep. Oh, and I gotta put on my beanie. I gotta style my hair. Like, it's my whole thing to wear a beanie, and like, I just let y'all stare at my forehead for the last 20 minutes. Sorry, babe. Very happy with the sparkle. It came out good. I don't know, it might be hard to see on camera because the eyeshadow's so dark, but I'm happy with it. My hair is not, like, detangled, but again, I don't care. It says cunt. Wait, I did this wrong. Ta-da! That's the final look, an hour and a half into the stream. Whee! Whoa, use my fat. But yeah, okay. Partner marketing. I wonder who on this marketing team, or someone, was like, Dead by Daylight collab. Like, they've had that planned. And same thing with Balatro. Like, they've had that shit planned. Because they've had it in the roadmap since whenever they released that, you know? I'm just saying. I never would have saw it coming. Oh, you know what? I did say I would look into Balatro. We'll look into that now. And then I'll talk to you guys about my rerun series. Alright. The poker roguelike. That's why I wasn't really interested in looking into Balatro. I don't know how to play poker. I'm not really into poker. Hey, special thanks. I'm not really into poker. So I'm like, eh. Hypnotically satisfying deck builder where you play illegal poker hands, discover game-changing jokers, and trigger adrenaline-pumping outrageous combos. Yeah, eh. I think Dexter and Cube have both played it, and they both said it was good. I don't remember. But I do have a couple card-based games on my wishlist / in my library. But that's something we can go through. We can go through like my Steam library and I can talk to you guys about it. But I'm gonna minimize Steam so that way I can look at Steam and talk to you guys at the same time. So, let me tell you, let's talk about my rerun series for a second. Just to talk about it. Because some stuff has like drastically changed with my plan for the series. So, for those of you who don't know, Twitch had released an update that all highlights on their platform can't be, like, totaled up, all your highlights can't be over 100 hours long. Excuse me. So, in April, they were like, okay, whatever, if you're over 100 hours, we're just gonna start, like, deleting all your highlights. So I didn't think I had time to, or the space. I only had 1 terabyte of storage on my computer, and already downloading some of those highlights was taking up a lot of space. But, I didn't think I had enough space or time to download all of my highlights and to upload them to a second channel for like a VOD channel. So what I decided to do instead was delete all the highlights and just keep my Lego subathons. Because out of all the like finale streams, I couldn't even keep all of my finale streams because I've played so many games on the channel and all of my finale streams are at least 5 hours long. So, you know, that adds up to 100. Like just 50 streams. And I've played over 80 on the channel, I think, if you look at my rank 1 profile. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. My played games is show all 80. So, and imagine each of those has a 5-hour finale stream that I did after I beat the main story. Not all of those are main story games, but you get the point. Like, Birth didn't have a 5-hour finale. I 100% the game in my first run. But anywho, it's just an example, right? So, you know, what I decided to do was just delete all of them and keep my subathons, which was all my Lego ones. But even then, I deleted some of my Lego ones because the footage was too long. So I kept, like, the bigger Lego ones. So, and my most recent, which was Pirates of the Caribbean, which wasn't even a subathon, it was just a finale stream. But I kept my big ones, the 26-hour streams, the 24-hour streams, I think I did 16 hours of Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. I think I kept DC Supervillains. I don't remember which Lego stream was the 26 hours. I think it was Supervillains, but I also think it might have been Lego Batman 3. Anywho, I think it was Supervillains. We're gonna check. But I kept all of those highlights. And just deleted the rest of them because I didn't, like I said, I didn't think I had enough time to get all of my streams onto my computer and then upload them to my second channel. I'm checking really fast. My second monitor is above me. I don't know if anybody's ever like realized that, but yeah, my second monitor is above my main monitor, which is why I look up when I'm doing stuff. Collections. Oh no, not collections. Video producer. Yeah, your storage is almost full. I'm at 90 hours because I highlighted my 2-hour stream from yesterday, but I'm at 88 technically. Every time I highlight a stream, I download it, delete it, and then upload it to my second channel. But yeah, if we look at my highlights, the only ones I've kept are my finale Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, which is 3.5 hours. Lego The Incredible Subathon, 24 hours. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, 20 hours. Lego Marvel Superheroes, 10 hours plus because I didn't have time to do the full 12-hour stream, but plus the 2 hours. the day after. So a 12-hour stream. And then Lego Marvel Avengers. It was Avengers? Really? I thought it was Superheroes 1. Or Superheroes 2. Lego Marvel's Avengers was my 27-hour subathon. Which I found out that people pause. There are some people who pause their subathons while they sleep, and some people keep it going. I kept it going while I slept. So those definitely could have been longer subathons. For sure. Well, no, because if I kept it going, that's like actually how long my subathon was. Anywho, 27 hours. So it was Lego Marvel's Avengers. Wow, I didn't realize that. But anywho, so yeah, those took up the majority. I just decided to keep those. And then it's like, okay, so what happened to all of that other footage? Hey, Seg. I seem to have missed it. I beat the game yesterday. So if you were here at the end of yesterday's stream, then yes, you missed the ending of the game. But it's okay. We're gonna sit through the credits, and then we're gonna watch the epilogue. Yeah, no, today's stream, for anyone who doesn't know, who is just tuning in, the credits for this game are over 2 hours long. So today's stream is literally just watching the credits. I've been live for 1 hour and 50 minutes, and all I've done is watch the credits and talk to you guys, and did my makeup. That is all I've done today. I was gonna put words on stream, but I kept forgetting. You know what? Let's do it right now. Words on stream. So for anyone who doesn't know how words on stream works, you can join with the QR code, I think is what that is. I don't know how it works. Does it have like a pop-up for instructions? Hold on. For a streamer about, let me see. How to play, here we go. Me. Yeah, but how do you like do it? Sorry, I'm just reading it. Place the camera and start the transmission. When everything's ready, start the game and tell your audience to send their guesses in the chat. Oh, okay. I think you just guess on your phone instead of the stream in chat. That's if, like, you're not live or whatever. Okay, got it. Here you go. I'm gonna start it. There you go. So you guys gotta... It's an anagram game. You guess the words in chat. So I'm gonna just leave that open so it gives you guys something to do if you want to, if you don't want to, like, type, or, well, actually, that doesn't make sense. This is a little game. It's like a mini game. Let me make it actually, I think that size is fine. Because, like, the credits scroll up. I wanted to do that at one point. So, I'll leave that open for a little bit, and then, we'll turn it off later, if anything. So, back to what I've been talking about. Well, first of all, Seg, how are you? Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. Sorry that you've been busy. Hey, well, sorry that you have been busy, but hey, don't worry too much about it. It is, what you call it? I think you spelled remember wrong, Adam. There's only one M. I don't think remember works. But hey, if you guys are busy and you can't, like, jump into chat, don't stress it. Everyone has their own lives to live, and I stream at, like, literally the middle of the day when people are at work or have things to do, so don't even stress it. I think we're heading towards the end of the credits here because now we're starting to hit the copyright points, which is crazy. Because I've almost hit the 2-hour mark of the stream. Yeah, we're starting to hit the copyright in the, like, company credits. I tried to send something and Twitch stopped me. Huh. I don't know how... It should just work if you just type in chat. Let me see. I think cucumber is one of the words. Did you try to put cum, Adam? There's no 3-letter words. I fucking knew it. I have it on auto, so it's okay. I think that one was a little harder, to be honest. You lost at level 1. We'll fucking restart. There you go. Okay, anywho. Yeah, this is the licensing copyright. Okay, so let's talk about my rerun series. So, yeah, like I was saying, so... I'm sorry, I said so like 3 times there. I had to delete all of my highlights. Twitch is now strict that, like, you can't go over 100 hours per highlight. Okay, fine. I'm also dyslexic. Don't worry about it. I just thought it would be fun to have on stream. I've always wanted to do Warzone stream, and I normally leave it on, like, my subathons while I'm AFK. But because I think it's just a fun way for, like, chat to I don't know, be more interactive. Because I don't really have interactive things. I have my stream avatars, but I don't have, like, Assassin's Creed themed ones. So the ones I have are, like, pet themes, superhero themes, and, like, the Teen Titans. So I'm like, I don't think they match. Also, I forgot to set it up on the new computer. So, I was like, I'll do it for the next game. But you got it. You already got 2 points. You won't have the most points. I'm so sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. I do that. You get used to it. So, all files within distribution have the above license, except the following. Ooh, guys, find those files. The code must remain above copyright notice. This list. This is really why the credits are over 2 hours long. The reason it's a big deal, not a big deal, but the reason to me, why I'm bringing up the fact that I had to delete all my highlights and I couldn't transfer them over, is because I had an idea for a series called Rerun on my channel. I'm just playing through the main story of all these games. I'm not 100%ing these games, so there's plenty of games on my list that I've played over the years that are incomplete, that all I've done is beat the main story. Well, the music just picked up when I started talking about this. So my plan was to do a series called Rerun on my second channel. To be like, okay guys, I have all the achievements for beating the main story of the game. Go check out... Oh, that wasn't the music picking up, that was words on stream. It's fine. There you go. So... it would have been... essentially on me on my second channel being like, hey guys, I have all the achievements for the main story of the stream of the game, so go ahead and check that out on my main channel. On this channel, we're gonna be focused on getting all the other achievements of the game, and I would just basically do like a recap of the main story and then talk about any side achievements I already had, and then we jump over to getting the rest of the achievements and 100%ing the game. That was going to be the goal of my second channel, so that way I could focus my main channel on, like, just the story of games, and then, like, I would 100% them later on my second channel. To do that, I needed footage of all the other achievements I had gotten outside of the main story. Example, I had one stream where I focused on the main story, so that's on my main YouTube channel already. I had a separate stream where I just did side quests, but when I completed all the side quests, I got an achievement for it. That was on my Twitch. So my goal was to go through that footage and compile the achievements and make the video. I couldn't do that if I don't have the footage. I came up with an alternative of literally just like getting the footage and then editing the pop-up of the achievement, because I know when it happened, or like the achievement description tells you how you got it. Right, so I could always just get the footage and then edit in the achievement, which isn't, it's not a bad thing to do or anything like that. I'm not lying. There's on Steam, excuse me, on Steam it shows you, that's what I was trying to say, when you got an achievement, what day, the description of the achievement, like that's what Steam shows you, so it's not like a lie or anything. It's not like I'm doctoring, like, oh, I 100% the game, even though I actually didn't. My god, this game is so brutal. Is there, like, an auto way to, like, can I make it, like, easier? Sound effects, language, autopilot, you know what? Ugh, I'm bored of this. It's too many words. Alright, we'll turn off words on stream. It's fine. If you guys want to do more, I'll turn it back on. But it's too many words. Too many guesses. And I think words on stream is better when you have a lot of people in chat, because then everybody's guessing. When you only have a few people guessing, it's harder, because there's more words you have to guess. Like, that one person has to guess. So, whatever. We'll leave it for a future. You can't say I didn't try. Anywho, so my plan was to, like, doctor the when the achievement pops up. Like, edit in the achievement popping up, because the achievement's never going to pop up because I already did it. So, hey, we hit the 2-hour mark. We've been streaming for over 2 hours. So then, okay. That's to any person obtaining a copy of the software and associated document info to deal in the software without restriction, including... Well, that's nice. I wish fucking Nintendo would do that. Anywho, sorry. They're basically saying, hey, you can mod the game. It's fine. So I had technically an alternate solution to this, and that would be to get all the achievements again, because for certain games I was already going to do that. Perfect example is I'm currently playing through Hades for fun, because Dexter and I are playing through each other's favorite games. His game is Hades, my game is Horizon Zero Dawn, so he's playing through that, I'm playing through Hades. I'm not streaming it. When I do go to stream Hades, I'll already have some of the achievements, so I'll never get the pop-up on camera of getting the achievement. So I'm like, oh, I thought it would be fun to get games that have, like, family Steam share, make a second Steam account, and get all the achievements. Like, physically do a 0 to 100% video on my second channel for those games that, like, I never got the achievements on stream. That was gonna be my plan. So to grab the footage from Twitch and edit it together, and then finish the series on my second channel, or for games that I had already gotten the achievements prior, starting all over on my second channel. That was the plan of my rerun series. That plan kind of went to shit because of the Twitch's whole, you can't have more than 100 hours of footage on your thing, on your highlights, right? That went out the window. So what do I want to do now? I have two ideas, which is to just edit the footage, edit the achievement popping in, right? Because it's not the first time that, I'm sure it's not the first time that somebody's done that, and it's very easy to get the sound bite of, like, that Twitch does, that Steam does when you get a notification. And I have plenty of, like, sound bites of that. So that's one option, and the other option is to do my second idea or my other plan of starting from 0 to 100. The other idea is to just do that for all of my games, go from 0 to 100. The third idea is to just not give a fuck and do the series anyways, and just flat out tell people, I don't have the original footage anymore, but here's the screenshot of my achievement. So that's kind of my stump with the rerun series right now. However, we do have some good news for it, is that all of my highlights are going to my second channel now. Right, so, like, all my footage is over there. For Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like, half of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then all of Shadows is going to be on there, all of Black Flag is going to be on there. Like, every game from now on, the VODs are going to go to my second channel. I still want to do this rerun series of, like, 100%ing my games, because I'm not, focusing, or I am focusing on the main story, and then posting it on my main channel, and then I'll get achievements for the second channel. So I still want to do the series. I just think it's gonna, like, change how I do it. Because the other good news is that the way I'm currently doing my streams is that we're, like, playing through the game. Once I hit the credits, then I edit the videos and start uploading them consistently to YouTube. It doesn't really work for this game because I was already consistently uploading, but we're gonna try it for Black Flag. And then while I'm working on editing the videos, I'm gonna work on 100%ing the game. So we're killing two birds with one stone. I stream a little bit less, but I get the videos out and we'd stream for longer, trying to get all the achievements. That's my plan. That's, you know, I just realized, do I have to hold shift to fast forward? Oh. I was just like, how does this work? I don't see it going faster. You can use control to rewind, see? Oh, now it works. I could have just held that, to be honest, but you can't really read it like that. The whole point is to, like, sit through and appreciate the achievements. I mean, the credits. Anywho. Yeah, it doesn't bother me to sit through the credits. I just have I have a just chatting stream with you guys then. So, boom, boom, boom. That's kind of, like, the thing that's been going through my head lately of, like, oh, what am I gonna do about my rerun series? Because the footage idea kind of goes out the window. Because I no longer have my highlights. But I will have it for future games. So this is more for, like, the 80 plus games or the minus 80 because the last 2 Assassin's Creed games and, like, the games I've already 100% don't count, right? So this is for, like, all the other games, right? The 70, let's say 70-ish games, right? Like, what am I going to do about those games? I'm thinking I'm already going to do 0 to 100 games. I don't see why not I don't do it for all of the games. I don't know. I guess I could also ask what you guys want to see. Would you guys want to see me continue a game where I left off and just get the rest of the achievements? Because that's what I have right now. I have 3 videos. I have 1 video, 3 games right now, where what I did was I got the rest of the achievements I was missing, and then I'm going to make that a video, and I'm going to do, like, a recap of all the other achievements. Excuse me. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Ghost. What's up? How you doing today? That's what I already have. I have 1 video that I have the footage. I haven't been able to edit it together because my brother has my laptop. And I've been focusing on, like, Twitch right now. So I haven't really done that. But I guess it's what you guys would want to see. Would you guys want to see me 100% a game? Like, this is for a YouTube video. I'm going to stream the game 100% of the game regardless. Like, no matter what happens, I will be streaming me 100%ing my Steam library. If you watch a YouTube video, would you rather see me get all the achievements I'm missing? Or start from 0 and 100% the game? Excuse me. Because for certain games, I have to do that anyways. For, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Mirage, that I've got them on Ubisoft, and there's no Steam I don't have any Steam achievements. Now I have the games on Steam, because I got them for really cheap. So I have to 100% them 0 to 100 anyways. 1 second. I don't think I did that right. There we go. 0 to 100. Right? Because I feel like that makes more sense for completion videos. I would be fine with either of those options. Okay. Also, glad you can't complain, Ghost. Happy Tuesday, by the way. You guys, we are 2 days into the week. And I'm already done with it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I feel like it could go either way because definitely the 0 to 100 videos would be longer, but you would also get, like, the full completion versus, like, the where I left off to 100 is shorter because I just give a recap of I'm still going to give a recap of the main story. Like, I don't think that really changes anything, but I give a recap of all the achievements I already have, and then we finish it. I think I should test it. I think the best way to do is to test it. I already have a video where let me explain it. Alright, I got you. Hold on. Because I feel like I'm running in circles, and I'm not properly saying my words. I got you. Hold on, though. Alright, so. Adventure Time, Pirates of the Caribbean, Alba Wildlife Adventure, and Marie's Room. They are 3 games that I did not have. I did not 100% those games when I originally played them. Marie's room I was missing to get all the clickable objects in the game. Alba, it glitched out, and for some reason I got the achievements for beating days 1, 3, 5, and 1, 3, 4, and 5, but I didn't get the one for completing day 2. So I had to play the game again. Like, that was literally it. I just had to replay the game. And then for Pirates of the Caribbean, I was missing one side quest. So I streamed getting the achievement for all 3 games, except for Pirates of the Caribbean. That one was bugged, so I had to do it like 3 or 4 times. But I streamed it. I have the footage. It's all on my other computer. And the way I was going to do it was I was going to give you a recap on Marie's room and then show off me getting the achievement. For Alba, I was just going to talk about the glitch and tell you about the story and like recommend the game. And then for Adventure Time, I was going to talk about the glitch, but go through all the achievements, because that one's like an actual like full-length game versus Alba was like an hour, Marie's room was like 45 minutes. You know, those were shorter games, so it'd be a very like, oh hey, here's what I missed, and move on. Versus Adventure Time would be like the majority of the video, because I was going to give you a recap of the story, all the achievements I got, and then the achievement I was missing, and then talk about the glitch. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I had a major fucking glitch with that game. If you want to know more about it, let me know, I'll talk about it in a minute. So that's the video I currently have in the works. I've been focusing on streaming and focusing on like my YouTube series, so I haven't really been able to do more into that. I also told myself I wanted to finish my Lego video first, which I have not worked on. So that's that. Another example is Horizon Zero Dawn. I 100% that game, but I did it all off stream because I was having trouble streaming the game on my old computer. So I was like, oh, okay, it's my favorite game. I want 100% it. I'm just not going to stream it. I have a new computer now. It could run the game. And they came out with an enhanced version of Horizon Zero Dawn. And with that, let me see if I already have it or if I have to buy it. Okay, yeah, remastered. They remastered the original game. It's not an enhanced edition. They remastered the original game, which came with all the achievements. Like, I could get all the achievements again. So I'm like, oh, perfect. That's a game I would have to do 0 to 100 because I don't have the footage anymore. I didn't get any of the achievements on streams, or most of the achievements on stream, so I definitely don't have the footage, even if I, you know, still had... Oh, the game just auto-saved. I think we're almost at the end. It said 2+ hours. I've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes, 14 minutes. So I don't know how long they actually are. You guys will see my, when I upload this video to, like, this highlight to my YouTube channel, we'll actually see how long the credits are. Because basically the length of that video is the length of the credits. But that's a perfect example of a game that I would 0 to 100 because, like, I didn't do anything on stream. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to upload that video of the Adventure Time one, and then I'm going to do Horizon Zero Dawn as an example. We'll see both of those. I'll see which one I liked. We'll see which one I liked editing. We'll see which one I liked doing more. Because it's definitely easier to start from the midpoint and then 100% it. But editing-wise, I think I would have to do a little bit more. Because I have to find all the footage. And then starting from 0 to 100, I literally, all I have to do is, like, just get the streams. And then I'll, like, use markers to, like, pinpoint when the achievement was. So that's what's going on in my brain about my rerun series. I definitely gotta finish the Lego video first. So I'll talk about the Lego video for a second. So I did a video, and I've been really tempted to scrap it. You wrote the original software. Sorry, I got distracted reading that. There's a vacuum covering it, but I built the Lego Avengers Tower, and I decided to record me building every single bag. It was fun. It was definitely like a annoying video to record because that's the biggest build I've done so far. It was bigger than my helicarrier. It's definitely been the biggest build I've done so far, so it was really tedious to like record it, and I wish I had definitely started with a smaller Lego than I did with that, because immediately after I got that, I bought the Disney 100 set, and that was so easy to build. Like, I wish that is what I had done the video on. Oh shit. I think we're over. Hold on. Bye, webcam. Phew. Let's see. Oh wait, but I think I just clicked the credits. Yeah, so nothing's gonna happen afterwards, because this is not like the original pop-up of the credits. This was me clicking like, oh, watch credits. But that's it. Yeah, we can just click control to go backwards. Oh my god, that's it! We did it! Yeah, it's about like 2 hours and maybe 5 minutes. The credits. Ugh. That's it. And then it just, like, after the credits, like, when I skipped them, it just put me in the main world and told me to go talk to Jinjiro, which, he is all the way over here. I teleported myself here, and we'll just ride over there. But yeah. I turned off my webcam in case there was a cutscene, and then I realized there wouldn't be no cutscene. Oh my god. Okay, now, talking to Jinjiro triggers the epilogue. So, that's what we're gonna do now. That was not exhausting, but it was definitely... I'm glad I didn't read all that. That would have been a lot of reading. Yeah. I normally say this at the beginning of me watching the credits, and I just realized I never said it. We'll jump into the Lego thing in a second. But, basically, thank you... Let me sit comfortably. I'm, like, leaned away. Thank you to everybody who worked on Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's a beautiful game. I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely... Whoever, like, focused on writing Yasuke... did amazing. I love his story. I loved playing as him over Naoe. Like, story-wise. I'm a big fan of, like, the story of games. Like, that's what I tend to focus on over gameplay. Which, if you're... that could be argued at another time of, like, which one you should be focusing on more. But I'm a writer. I love writing, so I love reading stories, and I love, like, to see how games do stories. Whether it's based off a book, based off a movie, based off of, like, an original idea, whatever. Oh, monkey. So I just really enjoyed Yasuke's story and, like, his character in general. So whoever, like, was in charge of that or, like, led that did a fucking amazing job. Naoe is not a bad character. That being said, she's not a bad character. I did enjoy her and her gameplay more. I definitely liked being able to choose between wanting to stealth areas and wanting to just go guns a-blazing. I liked having that choice. And I liked that sometimes you could stealth around as Yasuke, and I liked that sometimes you could barge around as Naoe. It always depended on the situation. So I did appreciate the choice. But story-wise, Yasuke was a better character. Gameplay-wise, I liked Naoe more because I like stealthing more. Like, that's my whole thing of Assassin's Creed, is like, I want to be a stealthy assassin. That's always what has intrigued me about the series. I wish there was more stealthing opportunities, but the only reason I say that is because I alternated between playing as Yasuke and Naoe. So, like, to kill one bad guy, I would play as Naoe. Then to switch to the next bad guy, I'd play as Yasuke. So I think that's more of, like, a... You can choose how much stealth is in the game. But there are some choices where you don't have a choice. You have to play as Yasuke and vice versa. So it's... whatever. That one, I'll take back that comment. The art is beautiful, the game is gorgeous. I love... It's such a weird mechanic, but I love the season changes. Because you get, like, a fresh look on the game every, couple hours when the seasons change. And I don't know, it's nice. I like that when it's winter and I open the map, you see the map is covered in snow, and the two of them start, like, having trouble walking because of the snow on the ground. You can see their footprints. I also like that when you're running as the two of them, if it's summer, you hear them panting a little bit more because it's theoretically hotter. I don't know, I appreciate that detail. Like, it's so random, but, like, we have orange leaves because it's fall. Well, it's like that, like, they didn't need to do that. They could have just did what they did in Valhalla and, like, have a snow area and then have a regular area. Like, the theme and temperature that they wanted. But they decided to have it change every couple hours. I don't know, it's so random. Like, I don't know why they needed that feature, but I love it. And the game is gorgeous. Definitely some of the character models are a little funky. I don't know Japanese culture, so correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I'm wrong. But the characters dress very similar, some of them, because of the armor they wear, With the male characters, it was a little easier to tell them apart, but with the female characters, some of them dressed very similarly and wore the same colored kimonos, I think they're called. And I was having trouble telling some characters apart, and I'm glad that I play with subtitles on, because then I would just read the names and I'd be like, oh, this is that character. You know, so that just might be a me issue, but I don't think that some of them needed to be wearing the same colored clothes. I think, like, there should have been more of a variety with the kimonos that the women wear. Because I feel like everyone was either wearing pink or red, like all the women. That just might be me, personally. Overall, story-wise, I actually don't like that they left it open to interpretation, in a sense. Because with games, normally when you leave it open like that, you're leaving it open to a sequel. But they're never going to do a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed Shadows. The next Assassin's Creed game is Nexus, I think. And it's not going to be a direct sequel to Shadows. It's going to be a new protagonist. It's going to be a new era. It's going to be a new this, new that, new everything. Right? So to leave the openness of, like, oh, sequel baiting. It's not sequel baiting. They're going to just add more later. And that makes the game and the main story incomplete, which I don't appreciate. And I'm sure a lot of people, actually I know a lot of people feel the exact same way. It makes no sense for you to leave your story open to make it look like sequel baiting when we all know it's not. You already talked about, like, adding content later. Dropping content later. Which makes the game look incomplete and makes the story feel incomplete, because it is. It is. You literally... The ending of the main story after you beat the Shinbakufu was literally like Naoe going, oh, I feel like it's not over. And that's because you have a lot of side quests and stuff to do. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But the official ending of the game and the epilogue that we're about to watch is, like, open to being interpretation of, oh yeah, there's still a lot for us to do. Ooh. But their specific endings, Yasuke was the only one who felt complete, which is why I think people were saying to do Naoe's first and then Yasuke's. Because his last line is literally, I am Yasuke, and that was sick as fuck because he slit some guy's throat open before he said that. It would have been awesome, like, for that to be the ending. But then, you know, you do Naoe's, and it's just, oh, will you help me find my mother? And he's like, yes. And then it's like, okay, so what, do we have a side quest to go find her mother? No, you don't. They're gonna add that in, like, June, I think they said, is the next story drop. And it's like, that's not how games are supposed to work. You're not supposed to drop your story in increments. This isn't an online game, like an MMO RPG, where it's like, you're constantly adding story stuff to keep players to come back. Like, no. This is a single-player adventure game. You want players to come back to your game, give them side content to do. Don't continue adding to the main story when you know you have another Assassin's Creed game to do. Like, I don't know. It just, it didn't make sense. And especially if you know you have another Assassin's Creed game to do, because you want fans to look forward to that game. They just want their player numbers to stay up until the next Assassin's Creed game comes out. But that's not how these single-player games work. People beat them and then move on. Why do you think, like, not a lot of people are playing Assassin's Creed Shadows anymore? This game came out months ago. Like, I'm behind on the train. Right? Because I took a break. You know, I should have finished the game ages ago when everyone else did. Whatever. That's not the point. Point is, yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the game. I give it like an 8 out of 10. But the open story shit that they're doing, and they did the same thing with, shoot, which game did they do that with as well? Valhalla? The fact that the credits don't roll in Valhalla for a while? I don't know. It's just, that's my tangent, that's my rant about it. The game is overall good. I don't like the open interpretation of the endings, because, you know, in a normal game, that's, oh, it's sequel baiting, like they would do for, I don't know an example right now. But it's that of, like, in a normal game, it's like, oh, cool, they're baiting us for a sequel, or they're leading us for a sequel. Where it's like, no, they're not, actually. They're not baiting you for a sequel. They're baiting you because the story is actually incomplete, and they're gonna finish it later. Which is like, what? It might be, maybe a culture thing. I don't think it would be bad if they gave them different colors. Right? I think it's a culture thing, because I don't know Japanese culture. but having alternate colors would have made it a little easier. At least me personally, with the main characters of the game, like Lady Oichi and Lady I keep getting Lady Oichi and another character confused because they literally wearing the exact same outfit, but then one of them has eyebrows and the other one doesn't. Like at one point they're wearing the same outfit, but I think one of them changes later. So that's why I was like, okay, I know who this is. You'd think I would know because of their eyebrows, but when I'm looking at the back of their head, again, might be a culture thing. But let me turn off webcam because we're about to watch a cutscene. Nope, that's words on stream. Alright. Time for the epilogue. I don't know if this directly leads into the epilogue.
It needs to be perfect.
Or if there's another one after, because I've had this quest for a while.
Now I want to practice making a soup for Master Sorin. Something I can cook when we visit him.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It has to be special.
Auntie Matsu always said cooking is the language of the heart. Anything you make for Master Sorin will be special.
I know, but I want it to be perfect.
Oh.
I came to Ki to try show you their famous fermented soy sauce. And I have mochi and daikon already, but I don't know what else to put in the soup. I want it to have meaning.
You want the soup to have meaning.
Master Sorin always talked about the meaning of words and symbols and stuff. If I make a soup with meaning, he'll know I listened.
Symbols. Maybe an ingredient that represents Master Sorin's pilgrimage?
Yeah, something brown, like the dirt path. What else?
Please don't put dirt in a soup.
Something from the sea? To symbolize the changing tides of life.
You're good. But remember, Master Sorin doesn't eat anything that has a heart. So no fish. That means you'll need to get two things. He's
I have to get
famous
them. Thanks.
shoyu and one ingredient that's brown and comes from the sea.
I'm not gonna get him dirt. The merchant is in Yuasa. Oh, I need a merchant. Where's the merchant at? Oh, found you. Okay. So yeah, I normally say all that stuff during the credits, but because the credits were so long, I was just trying to find other ways to keep me entertained for the next 2 hours. Nikki, thank you for the hydrate. You. Thank you. Read. The situation in eastern Kumano Sanzan remains. This is a different quest. The Winter Raiders. Oh boy. No. I'm here to find a merchant. I don't think going into my Eagle Vision will help. Assassin Vision, whatever the hell you want to call it. Help Eagle Vision in other games. Merchant is in Yuasa. Something brown from the sea. Isn't seaweed green? Well, actually in Florida it's brown, so... When I go to the beach. Or maybe that's not seaweed. Yeah. There's a lot of treasure over there. Pretty sure it's also a bad area. Yeah, it is. USS Soy Sauce Brewery. Brewery. Don't call me a dog. What the fuck, man? Yeah. Yeah, the merchant's definitely gotta be around here somewhere. Get him a brown fish. No, he doesn't eat fish. He doesn't have anything that has a heart. Also, hi Dexter. Welcome in. We were talking about you earlier. I will not use scouts. I can find a merchant. I don't need my scouts to tell me where a merchant is. I can find one. Doggo. I'm gonna pet the doggies. No, the doggies are running. Were you guys talking about me? Hey, you were sleeping. Oh, I found the merchant. You see, I don't need no scouts. I can find a merchant. What you got?
I'm looking for cooking ingredients. I said many goods, miss.
Most grown or made right here in Yuasa.
What was it Junjiro wanted? Maybe browsing the wares will help me to remember.
Well,
Why are you telling her? Alright. Salted fish, no. A dried brown kelp helps brings up... Found it. And then sake, shoyu, yeah. He wanted shoyu. He didn't say anything about spring onions. Daikon? He said he already had daikon, so I'm gonna leave that there. What mounts do you have? Hideout stuff. Oh wait, perfect. I need to sell all my crap. I have a lot of stuff for now to sell. I've been meaning to do this for like 10 streams, dude. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I have stuff from when she was level 8. I'm level 36 now, I think. And there's a storage you can put it in if your inventory gets full, but I just come and sell my wares as Yasuke, so my inventory is not getting full. Well, I think they have separate inventories, so I don't think that even matters. But it's still the point of just like... Yeah. Yeah. So for anyone just tuning in, aka Dexter, so, basically we spent the last 2 hours watching the credits of the game, because we beat the story yesterday, but because I knew the credits were this long, I decided to leave them for today's stream. Then we're doing this and Junjiro's next quest, I think, because I've had this one for a while, so I don't think this one leads to the epilogue. But after this, we have the epilogue for him. And then after we watch the epilogue, we're gonna end it for today. So it's gonna be a little bit of a longer stream. Why you gotta call me out? Because I love you. You know, it would, you know. Oh, well, no, because the real reason is because I'm on Discord on my phone, but I'm also on Discord on my computer. And I've never been able to do that before. So I didn't know if that was a new thing or something. Oh, wait, I gotta leave on the computer. Okay, I was on Discord on the computer, but I just left because I was doing a just chatting while we were in the credits. So I was talking about it because I'm like, wait, I'm on the phone with Dexter. Like, how am I on Discord on my computer too? So Adam was saying, I think it was Adam that was saying that it might be a new Discord update. I don't read Discord patch notes, so if anybody knows, you know, if anyone could confirm that'd be really interesting. Also, that would be really convenient. I'm gonna test it when I finish streaming. Look how many Tantos I've sold. I've made so much money. You know how they balanced money earlier? Remember when I was reading the patch notes? Yeah, no, that means nothing. Just hold on to all your gear and then sell it. It's just, I wish you could select. I'm pretty sure you could be able to, like, select items and then sell them. I don't understand why I've only been able to, like, do one at a time. So you sell all valuables, but I can't, like... No, pressing E just switches the thing. I don't know, man. But yeah, so we watched 2 hours of the credits, then we were watching the epilogue. We were talking about Rerun, my Rerun series, and I think we came to a conclusion that it would be best for me to test out what... Oh, that was good armor. Plus 2% health on dodge. That's not bad. Anywho, I already sold. It's too late now. And a good idea is for me to test both of them. Oh, I never finished my thought on, like, why I've been taking so long to... And I can sell all of these. I don't need any of this stuff. There we go. Quest items. You know what? I'm just gonna buy all of them. Because it says quest items, so you never know. Just buy everything. It's not like I don't have the money. I think it tells you at the end. I don't really want to buy a new horse. That's it.
come back soon.
Okay. I'll give the TLDR so we can focus on the game. But basically, I recorded all that footage for the LEGO video. I'm a little over halfway done with it. It's taking way longer than I thought to edit it, which is one of the reasons I've also been... Okay. One of the reasons I've also found, like, editing really tedious, which led to, like, my content style change. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish editing that video soon. My brother has my laptop with all the footage, so I gotta wait until he's done with it, or, like, take it, like, right now that he's not here. But I'm not gonna edit today. Well, I am, but not that. And then I'll get into the rerun series, and we'll figure it out from there. I think that was everything I told you guys I wanted to talk about today. If there was something that you heard me talk about earlier that I never finished my train of thought and you're interested to know what I was gonna say, let me know.
Oh, you have the ingredients? You sure? I don't want to start cooking until you have everything.
I bought everything. I'm ready to give you the
What?
ingredients.
You don't trust me, Junjiro?
Okay. Let's see what you brought. Yatta! You got the shoyu. What else? I'll take everything you bought. But you tell me which ingredient goes in the soup. The most meaningful one.
Okay, we don't want the fish. So, no, don't use everything. Oh shoot, which one of these was the brown thing? I think it was this one, the konbu.
I brought kombu, dried brown kelp.
Yep, this one.
Its color is like the dirt path, and it comes from the sea, having weathered many tides.
That's perfect. Now, let's see how it tastes. The daikon and mochi in the kombu broth.
Oh, I just cracked my toe.
So good.
I don't know if you guys heard
And
that.
the shoyu. Best of all, it's meaningful. I can't wait to make this for Master Sorin.
It's kind of you to think of Master Sorin like this. You have a big heart, Junjiro.
You think so? Do you think Yasuke believes that too?
Yasuke more
Aw.
than anyone.
Of course he
Then
does.
maybe I'll make some soup for him. But a different soup.
Aw. Alright, so the next... Return to Jinjuro. Where is he now? I heard... You did hear that? Oh my god, dude. That shit hurted. Like, it wasn't painful, but like, ow. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god, now he's all the way... Nope. Why are you all the way over here now? Dude. Master Sorin. Oh, to give him the soup, probably. Okay, let's go. So the thing is that quest that we just did was recommended level 35 because of the area we were in. Because if I traveled over there and got into a fight, I would probably die. That's why the quest is recommended level 35, even though that wasn't a hard quest to do at all. Right? So that's why I've been avoiding doing it. You're supposed to do all of Jinjiro's quests, and then when you talk to him after the credits, you get the epilogue. But because I haven't been doing his quests, I have to do all of his quests, and then we can watch the epilogue. Which is another reason why this game, like the layout of this game, but it's not just this one, it's been how Assassin's Creed has been doing it for the last couple games, and it's been a little annoying / confusing for people, is that the layout is, oh, you can do things in however order you want. But then, like, you do Yasuke's quest before you do Naoe's, so then when the credits roll, it seems really, like, insignificant. Like, oh, that's how the game ends? My chat yesterday was literally reacting like, is that the ending of the game? After Naoe's quest. And I'm like, yep. That's the ending. And it's like, that felt so lame, and I was like, what? And it's because of the order you play the events. It doesn't make any sense. Then, some quests are locked behind things you have to do. Like, I couldn't finish either of their quests until I beat all the Shinbakufu. Which, okay, at least they did that right. But this of Jinjiro, like, he's the epilogue. You have to talk to him to do the epilogue. But I didn't do any of his quests, so now I gotta do all of his quests, and then you do the epilogue. And then by the time I go to do the epilogue, I'm like, oh, is that the epilogue? I don't know. It's ugh. With this game is not as bad as, like, Valhalla. No, Valhalla was a little more structured. It's not as bad as Odyssey, I think. Odyssey was pretty bad. So they definitely fixed it since Odyssey, but it's still one of those, it's like... Something somebody complained about that I kind of agree with is nobody ever had any information on the box that you're trying to find. And in the story, they made it imply that, like, none of them were actually working together. They were all, like, working for the same man, but none of them were working together, which is why none of them knew about the box. Because none of them had really anything to do with it. They were just kind of there when it was stolen, but they don't know what happened to it. Basically, the key of that sentence is nobody knows. The words they don't know. Right? So, but because of that, we never got any information on the box, which was the main thing of the story, the main objective. And it wasn't until you beat everyone, and then you get to the final boss, the final guy, which you don't even kill him, by the way. Spoilers. It's not until you get to the final guy where he has the box, and he's had it this whole time. And you get to him, but then, you can't kill him because he has information about the Templars, and he has information about Naoi's mom, so we leave him alive, we get that information, and then, it leads you to do more side quests. And, yeah. It's the same thing that I was saying earlier, that it sounded like they were trying to sequel bait, but in reality there's no sequel to bait, because the only Assassin's Creed games that have ever directly led to another have been the originals and the Ezio trilogy. The rest of them have been too big of time jumps to be direct sequels. And the Ezio trilogy is the only one, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played the other ones yet, where you play as the same protagonist multiple times. I'm not saying they had to continue Ezio's story. Like, they didn't have to make sequels of him. Maybe they shouldn't have done such a big time jump between, was it Brotherhood and Revelations? Maybe they could have done more with Ezio there. But I think someone who deserves a trilogy like Ezio is Bayek. Bayek, and now I'm thinking Yasuke. I fucking love Yasuke, but Bayek was an amazing character, and I loved playing through his story. So getting a Bayek trilogy would have been awesome. When sliding down a hill, grab your horsey. Troya, why don't you just go on the normal path? Nope. I refuse. Oh, you know, technically it should be easier to climb these mountains with that new vertical jump, but I think it only applies to ledges. Like actual ledges and buildings. So we gotta see. We gotta test it. On like a mountain. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Oh, we gotta see what's in our daily key shop. Oh my god, guys, they said in the update that they fixed the bug of like constantly saying something's in your inventory when nothing's there. We're gonna look at that now. Ooh. See, I like this ally outfit. We'll buy this one. Because it reminds me of this one that we got for pre-ordering the game. See? Next time we manage our allies, we'll see who can wear that. Oh, but let's see. Look, guys, it's gone! The exclamation point is gone even because there's nothing new in my inventory. Did I not have a trinket on for him? I'm surprised you can't sell your trinkets. When did I take a trinket off Yasuke? Whatever. They released that in the patch notes that I read to you guys earlier. They finally fixed the stupid bug. That was driving me nuts. I'm like, what the hell do I have in my inventory that I'm not seeing? Because I think Valhalla did that, where there was a button, which I didn't realize it until the end of my fucking playthrough. I was so mad. But there was a button in Valhalla for you to just, like, clear your notifications in your inventory. If you couldn't find, because you would hold so much crap. Because you would keep all your quest items. Same thing in this game. So because there was so much crap, you,
Oi.
I heard a woman, but I don't see where she is. Oh, I didn't even hear her. I saw the subtitles. Oh, whatever. That'll be future me's problem. Anywho. Yeah, that was so annoying, and I appreciated that in Valhalla. I mean, I realized it too late, but I appreciated it regardless. So we could really do anything starting tomorrow with the streams. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to do that Dead by Daylight quest. I want to try that Dead by Daylight one and do that tomorrow. I think. And then after that, I don't know. I'll let chat vote. We'll do a poll at the beginning of the stream if you guys want to do murder quest or of like the wheels, the different wheels of people I gotta kill, or if we want to just complete open world stuff like these temples.
Master Sorin! Now, have you seen Master Sorin? His letter said this was the place. So I know he's got to be around here somewhere.
Take a breath, Junjiro. I'll find him. Maybe I can ask around.
Fine, Soren. Okay.
I'm looking for an elder monk named Sorin. Have you seen him?
Oh, another pilgrim. There are so many. It is hard to know one from the others, like ants marching along the trails. Ask someone at the pagoda. If your monk has paid a visit, they'll know.
Sorry. I was reacting to the artwork. Sorry. Okay. I didn't pay attention to what that guy said, so we'll listen to what somebody else says.
Greetings, miss. Are you a pilgrim?
No, but I'm trying to find one. An elder monk named Sorin?
Ah, Sorin. Yes. A
Guys,
funny
what should I
old
eat for
man.
lunch today?
Kind. Surprisingly stubborn.
I don't think you can get to be his age without a stubborn streak.
He refused to stay in the inn or monk's quarters, however much I pushed, preferring instead to camp just downstream of the waterfall. He said, if I'm to pray for longevity, I might as well do it properly. I'm sure you can find him there.
Downstream. Okay, got it. South of the waterfall. Where is the waterfall?
Mom.
Excuse me. Oh, waterfall. You're not him. Let's go that way. No fall damage. I love that upgrade. Unless I'm stuck. Stuck the landing. So, I have the option today to, like, make a chicken sandwich after a stream. Or go out to get lunch because I think I have to go to the grocery store and buy meat. Because... Oh, damn it! Well, he's south of the waterfall, so he might be there. Oh, that might be him right there. But I could also go out and get food while I'm at the store. I gotta see what meat we have. And if we don't have anything I want to cook, then I'll go buy meat. So we have the option, guys, to go out. So what should I get for lunch today, Chan? So I saw... There it is. Wonder how many of these I have. I wonder how many of these I'm missing. Marvels of Japan, 15 out of 27. Music and Arts, 5 out of 15. Excuse me. 7 out of 23. Religion and Popular Beliefs. 4 out of 15. Economy and Commerce. 6 out of 19. Legislation and Society. 4 out of 9. Everyday Life. 8 out of 24. Castles and War Affairs. 3 out of 9. Regions. 29 out of 34. Historical characters. Yeah, words. Where did I see him? I saw a little blue thing. Where did I see it? Oh, wait. Gotta be respectful. Damage dealt to armor is increased. Oh, nice.
Master Sori.
We
It
haven't
has
seen
been
you
a
since
long
the beginning
time.
of the game.
Ah, dear Naoe.
And you dropped
So
a
you
child
found
off
me
at my house.
last. I knew you would.
Master Sorin!
Junjiro,
Did you follow me?
my dear boy.
Oh, hey, Yasuke.
Is this where you're staying, Master Sorin? It's so dirty and small, and not enough firewood. But I can help, and so can Yasuke.
He just got volunteered.
I know now. How about Junjiro's father?
You were right not to tell me. You lied to me. Oh, Adam, you've been exposed. I would say he was right not to tell. Oh, I don't know. So the thing is that we killed Jinjiro's father. And I don't like that he lied and didn't tell Naoe. But a part of me does understand why he didn't. I feel like she's gonna have a bad reaction if I say you lied to me, because she tends to talk aggressively, so I should say you were right not to tell me. So I do not want her to talk aggressively to Master Soren.
I don't like it, but I understand.
The weight of the whole truth would have done nothing to help you.
Still, you let me be his friend when you both knew what I had done.
I regret none of it. And neither does he, I'd say.
He is the sweetest little boy.
Nachi Falls. Beautiful, isn't it? It's said to be the home of a kami, a native incarnation of a Buddha. Hiryu Gongen. It is a lovely reminder that all manner of things can coexist if one has an open mind.
How did you know it would work? Putting Junjiro and me together.
The soul has a shape, edges, angles. You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
Sounds like he's better with Yasuke.
Life is miraculous. I leave the boy with you at a farm, and now here you are, in the company of an unusual samurai.
Yasuke is a good warrior and a better man. I can think of few others who I like in Junjiro's life. Is the journey long? The one you're on?
Indeed. The Saigo Cannon pilgrimage is quite long. And I've barely begun. Only circled around to its proper beginning.
You're too old for this. No, you're never too old for anything.
You're brave, Master Sori.
Except for sex.
To
You can't
attempt a
possibly
trek
be too
of
old for
this
sex.
magnitude at your age.
I will go as far as my legs can carry me. But the whisper of worry in your voice warms this old man's heart.
I'll collect the water next to make soup. I've been practicing, and I came up with something really special.
Oh, you will collect it, will you?
I look forward to it.
Why did it not? Oh, okay. Hey, what is this? Winter Raiders, a group of seasoned warriors. Oh, this was that note I found earlier. God damn. There's still gonna be more quests down here? Oh, okay. I was like, why is it giving me Tomiko's quest? No. Talk to Tomiko. Back to the hideout. We've been going for almost 3 hours, guys. This is a very long ending to the game. To be fair, like I said, my fault for not doing these earlier. But at the same time, you know, if I got caught and attacked, I would have been
You
screwed.
come out of there this instant, Junjiro!
Oh, he beat me here.
I'm not coming out until you stop yelling.
I won't stop yelling until you come out!
What happened? Is he in a, is he, don't tell me
What's
he's in
going
that trunk.
on?
I think they can hear you all the way in Sakai.
The little Oni spilled ink all over!
She hit me with a broom.
You have to apologize! Our first recruit, you said? Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
Pick the lock, smash the, do not smash the chest, pick the lock.
You know, I prefer a subtle approach. I'll pick the lock and force Junjiro out.
No, don't.
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. And I tried
My
to clean
foot
it
slid
up,
across
but
the metal of my chair.
What were you making?
a banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away where you made me drink that ash tea. And now I'm going to stay in this chest forever.
I ran out of oxygen, Junjiro.
Ash tea? Ah,
Oh my
the
God, he really
clearing
did
where we
spill it.
held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there.
You dumped it near the ceremony. I don't remember where the fuck the ceremony was. You know how long ago that was? That was like 30 hours ago. Oh, by the way, it took me like 40... Alright, so my save is at 46 hours. Including like all the side content I did to, you know, be at a high enough level to finish the main story. So do with that information what you will. That's about how long it took me to beat the main story of the game.
Maybe if I hang it, he will come out of that chest.
He won't see it. He'll have died of lack of oxygen. Asphyxiation. Did I get that right?
You are an
like it.
artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen many banners. Some belonging to allies, others to enemies. But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
No.
Me neither.
He really likes Yasuke. He's so adorable. I told myself I wouldn't get emotionally attached.
Auntie Tomiko.
I told myself I wouldn't get
always
attached to
knew
him,
you'd
but the
make
good
a
news
mark
is
on
that
the
he's not
world,
dead, so we're good.
Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
Did my game just crash? It's frozen. Oh my god.
My
Oh, we're good.
enemies are dead. My promise is fulfilled. And my allies, my friends have thrived. What's next for me then? What will I do? I should speak with Tomiko. If anyone will have a straight answer, it's her.
I think that's it. Yeah, I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna get attached to him. Now and Yasuke take a moment of rest at Tomiko's farmstead. Okay, we'll talk to her, and then I think that's it. Because she just said it, my quest is complete. Oh, what will I do next? Because, whatchamacallit? Yeah, because the last couple kids I've gotten attached to in these games die, so, you know. Let's see what she says.
You've returned.
You're here, we might as well.
Both of you.
It's strange, Tomiko. To feel this way.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
Done.
You're not dead. Your work is done, but you are very much still here. Celebrate. Breathe. Rest. There will be time for more work later.
But what is my work? Protecting daimyo? Fighting battles that are not my own?
It is the work of living, building a life and harvesting the fruit. There will always be people in need. You are one of them now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. It is good advice.
I hope you'll take it too.
Point taken. You and Yasuke should take a moment to speak with the others. They will be pleased to see you back healthy and whole.
What do you think? Do you want to talk to the others, or should I?
You know what, actually? Plot twist? Not really. I'm gonna do it as Yasuke, just because I have liked hearing his dialogue more. And I just like his character more than ours.
I will go. It would be nice to see how everyone is faring.
I know you don't have all the allies you can have before doing this, but it's fine.
I congratulate you, Yasuke.
Thank you, Heiji. Whatever debt you owed to Miko, you have repaid in full.
I am even more in debt than before. I improved everyone's weapons, but your friendship mended more in me.
I noticed a glint in your eye. You must be working on something.
I have a new idea. Something to sustain life instead of take it.
That will be an impressive sword.
Not a sword. A cooking knife. The best Sakai has ever seen.
Oh. Yeah. Hi. I think you'll... Well, probably not, but you probably get... Oh, I can't open the map. But you probably should get all the allies and then do this. But it's fine. I don't know the other
Welcome
allies,
home.
so who cares?
Though it is a strange path that has led us here.
You and I, you mean?
And the rest of our allies. We have accomplished much. All for the greater good, I hope.
I have seen much evil in this world, Yaya. And I know our actions have brought good to its people.
But still, every choice has an echo, whether we hear it or not.
And we must choose carefully. And forgive quickly.
Ah, you've been listening.
We love Yaya. Talk to Tomiko when you're ready. Okay.
You dealt with them, Yasuke? The men you were after?
I did. It is a strange thing to celebrate death. But in ending these lives, thousands more would thrive. A sword that serves life through death.
Our friends and allies learn quickly. They are the new shoots and branches of our sword school, resplendent once more.
Nobutsuna-sensei would be proud of you. Your son would be proud of you.
I have known great grief in this life. Here with your league, I have also found great purpose. Sorrow will perhaps forever shadow my heart. But I no longer bear it alone, and that itself is a kind of brightness.
I like that we're talking to everybody and we can hear how our quest just to help them out has improved in their
Keeping
lives.
out of trouble, thief?
If you have to ask. Hey, send Noe my way if you see her. I'll wait.
Okay, that's for... You probably want a kiss. Can I switch now? No, I can't. It's pausing.
Hey, it has been a long journey, my friend.
It's a lot, isn't it? How much we've seen and done together.
Together. And apart. There are things I have done that I've yet to reconcile.
We should have talked about it. I understand the need for secrets. I'd say she understands. She has her own.
We all have our own scars. Our own secrets. I only wish you hadn't had to heal them on your own.
It is not like that, Naue.
Then what is it like?
When the Shimbakufu killed your father, You knew that you would hunt them down. You were driven, focused. You knew you would find them and bring them to justice.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
For me, for the men who wronged me, I never thought I would see them again, except for in my nightmares.
That's why
So
his
when
path
I
wasn't
came
about
to this
vengeance.
place, I buried it all. I rebuilt myself through strength and
This
service
is why I like his character.
Until you found them. Here.
I was shocked it was a blessing. Honestly, both, but you know what? It was a
It
blessing.
was a strange gift, I think, to be able to release all that I had pushed away.
Oh my god, my dog's breath smells.
The depth of my anger
Sorry, he
surprised
just
me.
yawned in my face.
And now, the void that it has left behind.
I know how you feel. But that space, when the rage leaves, it makes room for something else.
What?
That's for you to decide.
Yeah, so nice. Alright, I think that's everyone, so let's talk. Wait. Oh, Jinjiro, of course.
Are you back for good this time, Yasuke? No more danger?
No
Danger
promises.
is an ocean tide. Sometimes near, sometimes far. For the moment, it is far.
Yatta! There's so much I can show you! I've gotten even better at painting, especially detail. I practiced a lot on Auntie Tomiko.
And how did that go?
She asked me, "Why do you make my face look so old, Junjiro?" And I said, "Because I've gotten better at painting." And then she hit me with the broom.
I would
But
have
if you're
too,
home
shit.
now, that means I can practice on you.
Sure, Junjiro.
What else can we do?
Alright, let's see what Tomiko has to say.
What is the matter?
Did one of Junjiro's pets get into your garden again?
No. This. I didn't see anyone.
Neither did I.
You wouldn't have.
Since your birth, I have watched
Hanzo.
you, Uchibashinawe. You have grown and changed in ways that surprise me. But more surprising still is the way you have changed me. I had thought hope was a useless thing, a burden to be cast aside. But in you, I finally see its strength. Hope is not a stone to weigh you down. It is a foundation on which to build. In exchange for this gift, I offer you two in return.
What's this?
The first is a symbol of what we will become. And the second, well, suffice to say, I have a lead. Tsuyu is closer than we imagined.
Her mom.
Hattori Hanzo.
Will you go to him?
No. He'll find me when he's ready.
And your mother?
I'll find her when I'm ready.
I will be here.
Junjiro will never let me hear the end of it if you weren't.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
Speaking of.
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you sure you want to? It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Iki will protect its people.
Achievement unlocked. Epilogue. We're done! That is officially the end of Assassin's Creed Shadows. You see, they set it up like there could be a sequel to this game, but it's not going to be a sequel. They're going to add the missions. But now we're officially done with the game. Obviously, the League stories, it's just like their side quests for the more characters you unlock. They're actually going to add another ally. They put it in the roadmap. And then we have all of these quests. I don't know if we're going to find more people of Iga, but we got the people of Harima to help. We have these, those are like the weekly shit that they update. People, Omi, we got all these people to help, but we're done with Naoe's story. We're done with the Yasuke story. We're done with the main story. We killed all the Shinbakufu, or spared. 2 of them were spared. And that's it. We're done. We are officially done with the game. So what's the next step? Well, the next step is I'm going to work on editing my videos and add in... I actually have decided I am going to add in that cutscene into my video, and I'll just explain how we got there, because I'm not going to show all the footage. I'll just tell people to come check out these VODs. And yeah, while I'm editing the videos, I'm still going to be playing the game, and then once I'm done editing the videos, since we're done with the game, once I'm done there, we're just going to go switch to the next Assassin's Creed game, which is Black Flag. So we'll probably play this game for another week, maybe 2 max. And that's it. I don't plan on 100%ing the game. Just because I'm ready to move on to the next game. My whole thing is focusing on the main story and then coming back to 100% them later. Hence the rerun series and hence when I was talking to you guys during the credits. Would it make more sense for me to just 100% the series now, get the footage, hold on to the footage, and then, like, start working on that? Yes, but I want to do it for all the games I've previously played first, which is why it's, like, piling up. So, we're gonna kind of cross that bridge when we get there. I kind of just want to keep doing how I was doing it, which is focusing on the main story and then moving on to the next game. That's also how I plan to get through games faster, and then worry about 100%ing them, which will take longer, later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're here for the VOD / you know, the second YouTube channel, whatever, thanks for watching. Turn on notifications to know when I post, because I post pretty inconsistently.